Good afternoon, dear shareholders. I, Ajay Agarwal, Company Secretary of HDFC Bank, welcome you all to the 31st Annual General Meeting of your bank. I, on behalf of the Board of Directors and the management, appreciate your continued support. Pursuant to the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and circular issued by MC and SEBI, this meeting is being held through two-way video conferencing. A live webcast of the proceeding of this meeting is also provided on the website of the bank. The statutory registers as required under the Companies Act 2013 and other relevant documents mentioned in the notice of the AGM are available electronically for inspection. Shareholders who wish to inspect such documents may send their request to the email address mentioned in the notice of the AGM. While we had provided remote e-voting facility to shareholders, the said facility is also available during this AGM. Shareholders who have not yet cast their vote may cast the same during the meeting. The process for e-voting is already explained in detail in the notice of AGM. Please note that shareholders who have already voted on the resolutions by way of remote e-voting will not be able to vote again at the AGM. Participation of shareholders through video conferencing is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum, and accordingly I wish to inform you that the requisite quorum for this AGM is present. The annual report for the financial year 24-25 and the notice convening this AGM had been sent to you in advance through permissible mode and are also available on our website. I am pleased to announce that the joint statutory auditors as well as the secretarial auditors have given unqualified reports. Accordingly, I take the said audit reports as read. With your permission, I shall also take the notice convening this meeting as read. Now, without any further delay, I request Mr. Atanu Chakravarti, part-time chairman and independent director of the bank, to continue with the proceeding of the meeting. Thank you. Over to you, Chairman, sir.
Thank you, Ajay. Esteemed shareholders, fellow members of the board, and senior management of the bank, I welcome you to the 31st Annual General Meeting of HDFC Bank. Let me start by introducing the members of the board who are participating in the meeting through video conferencing. Mr. K.K. Mistry, Non-Executive Director and Chairman of Stakeholder Relationship Committee of the Board. Mr. Shashidhar Jagdishan, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the bank. Mr. M.D. Ranganathan, Independent Director and Chairman of Audit Committee of the Board. Mr. Kaizad Bharucha, Deputy Managing Director of the bank. Mrs. Renu Sood Karnad, Non-Executive Director. Dr. Harsh Kumar Banwala, Independent Director and Chairman of Nomination and Remuneration Committee of the Board. Mr. Bhavesh Javeri, Executive Director. Mr. V. Srinivasa Rangan, Executive Director. Dr. Sunita Maheshwari, Independent Director. Mrs. Lily Vadera, Independent Director. Mr. Sandeep Parikh, Independent Director. I also take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Santosh Keshwan, who was appointed as an Independent Director of the bank with effect from November 18, 2024. Also present are Mr. Srinivas Vaidyanathan, the Chief Financial Officer of the bank, representatives of joint statutory auditors of the bank for the financial year 2024-25, Messrs. Bartley Boy and Purohit, Chartered Accountants, and Messrs. Price Waterhouse LLP. Secretarial Auditor for the bank for the financial year 2024-25, Messrs. BNP and Associates, the legal counsels of the bank. As confirmed by the company secretary, the quorum for the meeting is present. With the permission of the members, I call this meeting to order. The integrated annual report, together with audited financial statements and the director's report for the year ended 31st March 2025, have already been shared with you. And with your consent, I take them as read. Dear shareholders, more than 2 years have passed since we undertook the strategic initiative of merging HDFC with HDFC Bank, creating the HDFC Bank Group as a consolidated conglomerate. I'm happy to state that we have successfully completed the integration of the two entities and leveraged the business strength and culture of both the institutions. In the process, creating a much stronger, resilient organization. I am grateful to the shareholders who have reposed immense faith and trust in us during the process. HDFC Bank Group has now emerged as a financial conglomerate comprising of 14 subsidiaries of the bank, offering a suite of financial products and services from across the group companies, ranging from banking, brokerage, insurance, mutual funds, and in addition, the flagship home loan product. Almost 90% of our branches today are now actively offering home loan to the customers. Dear members, your bank today has a customer base of over 9.7 crore. Bank serves them through 9,455 branches, 15,399 business correspondents, and multiple digital channels. Over half of our branches in the semi-urban and rural areas, facilitating wide coverage and accessibility to essential financial services. Our commitment to serve customers across segments and across geography remains steadfast. Macroeconomic outlook. The global economic environment is at present characterized by uncertainty, unpredictability, and uneven growth. Major economies during the year 2024 slowed down, and the global GDP was at 3.3% as per IMF estimates. The geopolitical tension in several parts of the world continue to affect global supply chains and commodity prices. Imposition of unilateral tariff by a certain country has also disturbed the well-established global trading regime. The projected global growth by IMF for the year 2025 is 3%. That doesn't look robust with the uncertainties on trade and geopolitics, as I mentioned before. We need to monitor the developments closely, particularly for their potential impact on funding conditions, market stability, and global economic outlook. However, we are happy to note that India remains amongst the best performing major global economies. Last fiscal, real GDP growth moderated to 6.5%, following an average of 8.8% over the previous 3 years. However, this is very substantial by international standards. The lowering can be attributed to base effect, modest aggregate demand, and spillovers of global uncertainties. We also witnessed softening of urban demand. Fixed investment stayed modest. Foreign capital outflow also weakened in the latter half of the year, reflecting global uncertainties. Even so, domestic growth has found meaningful support in rural demand that is backed by favorable monsoon conditions and a strong harvest. Export grew at 6.3%, led by services, with global capability centers continuing to expand. Construction and services remained robust, expanding respectively at 9% and 7%. Manufacturing, however, showed a bit of slowdown. Looking ahead, multiple domestic tailwinds are expected to support growth. RBI has projected for FY26 a growth of 6.5%. The drivers for growth would be low inflation and, in medium term, impact of government spend on infrastructure and a large unmet demand for housing, particularly for affordable housing. India, being a part of diversified global value chains, provides these value chains, as well as a robust public infrastructure and consequent formalization of economy, provides a very strong foundation for a great growth in spite of external risks. Time has come for the private sector to do the heavy lifting by not just waiting for uptick in the demand, but rather innovating on product design, implementing cost efficiency, and improving delivery system for myriad product that they offer. Friends, let me take you to the IPO of HDB Financial Services Limited, that is one of the subsidiaries of the bank. Last year, we took the strategic decision to list HDB Financial Services Limited, a subsidiary of bank, and initiated the necessary process. This also addressed the requirement mandated by RBI. In July 2025, HDB became the fourth company in the group to be listed after successful conclusion of the IPO. The divestment of the bank shareholding in HDB by way of offer for sale as a part of IPO provided the bank with a pre-tax surplus of rupees 9,128.40 crore, which was reported in bank's result for the first quarter of financial year 2025-26. As on date, bank holds 74.19% equity stake in HDB. Our shareholders have reposed their trust in the bank and have been patiently supporting the enterprise's endeavor. Now time has come to share certain outcomes. The board of your bank has approved issuance of one bonus equity share for every one equity share held by eligible shareholders of the bank as on record date, which is August 27, 2025. This is subject to shareholders' approval, which is being separately obtained by way of postal ballot. Also, the board at its meeting held on July 19, 2025, approved a special interim dividend of rupees 5 per equity share, open bracket, before the bonus issuance, close bracket, to the shareholders as on record date set for the purpose, that is July 25, 2025. The bank has approached the regulators for capitalization of reserves for issuance of bonus shares and change in the capital clause of the Memorandum of Association pursuant to increase in authorized share capital. We believe that bonus issue would make equity shares of the bank affordable to a larger class of shareholders as well as increase its liquidity. Performance of your bank in year 2024-25. The result for the year ended March 31, 2025 reflect first full year of operation of the bank as a merged entity. The bank has stayed anchored in its philosophy of growth with stability. During the year, the bank focused on operational alignment across the merged entity, maintaining performance stability and balance sheet optimization and strength. Our approach remained centered on risk-calibrated growth, prudent provisioning, disciplined execution, thereby growing deposits and profitable loan growth. On account of various measures taken, including compression of credit growth, CD ratio now stands at roughly 96%. Let me highlight some key details of our reported performance. As on March 31, 2025, the bank balance sheet was over rupees 39 lakh crore, growing 8.1% over the previous year. Total deposits increased 14.1% with continued traction in retail deposits, and advances grew by 5.4%. Net interest income rose by 13%. Profit after tax stood at rupees 67,347 crore, representing a 10.7% increase over the previous year. Return on average net worth was 14.56% and earning per share stood at rupees 88.29. Asset quality remained stable. Gross GNP were at 1.33% and net NPAs at 0.43%. Provisioning levels have remained, as always, conservative and continue to be well above the regulatory requirements. Friends, the board has proposed a dividend of rupees 22 per equity share with a face value of rupees 1. This does not include the interim dividend, which is for the year 25-26, which I have read out earlier. This accounts for approximately 25% of profits for financial year 24-25. This is an alignment with our dividend distribution policy. The proposal for final dividend forms part of notice convening this AGM, and approval of the shareholders has been sought for the same. Payment of this final dividend would be made along with the special interim dividend, that is on August 11, 2025. Governance. As we grow larger, we are conscious of our enhanced responsibility towards our large stakeholder base. Bank has created a dedicated group oversight department reporting into an executive director of the bank, which periodically updates the board on critical matters. This enables the board to maintain sharper visibility over risk, compliance, audit, and conduct across the group. However, each entity continues to remain responsible and accountable for its operations. Your bank remains committed to upholding highest governance standard in risk management, audit, and compliance. Our robust framework ensures that all operations are conducted with transparency, accountability, and in strict adherence to regulatory requirements. Our effort has been to identify and address any transgression and incentivize adherence to our cherished value of governance, risk management, and highest standard of customer service. Technology. The bank is continuously attempting to leverage technology to enhance the quality of service to the customers. A significant part of the customer onboarding, servicing, and financial transaction originate digitally now. In FY25, we have made progress across key identified pillars of technology, that is journeys, channels, core, data, and security. This has enhanced user experience, responsiveness, and resilience. Generative AI or Gen AI, as we all know it, presents a game-changing opportunity to the businesses, and your bank is leveraging this for improving customer service and operational efficiencies. While we are also mindful of having suitable guardrails in place, ensuring that neither information security nor data privacy is compromised in the process. Financial inclusion. Digital public infrastructure put in place in India with the Trinity of JAM that completes its 10th year this date has led to massive progress towards financial inclusion by taking banking and financial product to a large number of people. Your bank has been very well placed in participating in this paradigm shift through its digital and mobile banking applications. During the year, digital transaction volume increased by 438 billion, which is 31% increase over last year. We also steadfastly grew our lending to the priority sector, thereby financing agriculture activity, livelihoods of small and marginal farmers, weaker section in society. We are also a leading provider of finance to the MSME sector, the backbone of Indian economy. CSR and ESG. In financial year 25, we spent over rupees 1,000 crore on CSR. The funds were deployed toward projects undertaken within the key areas of education, rural development, skill development and livelihood, healthcare and hygiene, financial literacy, and natural resource management. On the ESG front, we remain on track to reducing our carbon footprint, with progress visible in areas including resource efficiency, climate resilience, and responsible lending. We remain committed to responsible growth and sound governance. People. Over 214,000 employees spread across the country remain the bank's biggest strength. They have, as always, gone the extra mile in the year gone by. I'm happy to share that today, women comprise over a quarter of our workforce with a gender diversity ratio standing at 26.1% and increasing. We take a concerted approach to ensure that remuneration of our people is linked to their performance and adherence to bank's values and objectives. The government and regulatory institutions have provided tremendous strength and stability to the financial services sector by their policy actions and intervention in an environment of global macroeconomic uncertainty and policy shifts. On behalf of Board of HDFC Bank, I would like to acknowledge the support and guidance of all regulatory institutions that have oversight on the bank and its subsidiaries. I'll particularly like to thank RBI for its support and guidance, and SEBI, IRDA, and the stock exchanges for their continued support. Our sincere thanks to our shareholders and customers for reposing trust in the bank. Their confidence, together with commitment of our employees, continue to define the strength and stability of this institution. We remain focused on meeting the needs of all stakeholders with care and accountability. Friends, a week to go as India marks its 78th year of independence on August 15. I wish you all members a very happy Independence Day and a very happy Janmashtami, which follows on the subsequent day. Your board joins me in wishing you continued well-being, happiness, and a prosperous festive season ahead. Jai Hind. Members, we appreciate that this day belongs to our shareholders, as always, and to share their thoughts and comments with the board and senior management of the bank. However, in order to give opportunity to all the speakers, shareholders who have registered themselves, and in interest of time, I very humbly request the speaker shareholders to keep their comments brief and restrict their questions to performance of the bank for the financial year 2024-25 and resolution proposed to be passed in the AGM. We request each speaker shareholder to therefore limit their speech to 3 minutes only. We will respond to all the questions or queries of the shareholders at the end. If you require any further clarification or have any query, you may get in touch with our company secretary, Mr. Ajay Agarwal, or his team, which is always ready to support all of you at any point of time. Questions which tend to be long would be replied separately by way of email. I now request the moderator to kindly invite the speaker shareholders in order of their registration, please.
Thank you, sir. A warm welcome to all our speaker shareholders. I will announce the names of the speaker shareholders in the sequence of their registration. As requested by the chairman, in order to give an opportunity to all shareholders who have registered to speak at this AGM, I urge speaker shareholders to kindly restrict their speech to a maximum of 3 minutes. We will admit you to the meeting when your respective turn comes up, and you may begin speaking after unmuting your microphone. Request you to kindly keep your video on as well while speaking. However, in case there is any issue with the internet connectivity or bandwidth at your end, you may switch off your video. Our first speaker shareholder is Mr. Praful Chavda. Mr. Chavda, we can see you.
चेयरमैन सर, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स, मेरे साथी चलो, मेरे आवाज सुनाई दे रही ना? हेलो, मेरी आवाज सुनाई दे रही है?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Yes, Mr. Chavda, please go ahead.
सर, बोनस के लिए बहुत बहुत शुभकामना. इसके बाद आपका जो स्पीकर रजिस्ट्रेशन है, वेरी गुड सर. मैं तो सेबी को बोलना चाहता हूं कि सेबी सबको यही करने का बोले, ताकि करेक्ट स्पीकर का करेक्ट नंबर मिले और दूसरे जो शेयरहोल्डर, दूसरा स्पीकर ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते मेरी पहली बारी दो, दूसरा बारी दो, तीसरा बारी दो. वेरी गुड सर, कंटिन्यू चालू रखे, स्पीकर रजिस्ट्रेशन का सिस्टम चालू रखे. मैं बहुत खुश हूं सर. सर, अभी तुर्की, बांग्लादेश, पाकिस्तान जैसे कंट्री से संबंध अच्छे नहीं है इंडिया के, तो अपने इसके साथ बिजनेस कितना कम करेंगे या बड़ा बिजनेस नहीं करेंगे, इसके बारे में कुछ बताएंगे. इसके अलावा जो घुसपैठिया है वो डुप्लीकेट पास आधार कार्ड बना लेते, पैन कार्ड बना लेते, सब कुछ कर लेते और बैंक से लोन भी ले लेते. तो इसके वेरिफिकेशन के लिए कुछ मेरा सजेशन है कि कम से कम जो अकाउंट ओपन करता है उसको 5 इयर्स या 10 इयर्स एक ही जगह पे रहता है कि नहीं रहता है, वेरिफिकेशन करे ताकि गलत आदमी न रहे. सीनियर सिटीजन को हमको एक्स्ट्रा जो फिक्स डिपॉजिट में इंटरेस्ट मिलता है, तो रिटायर आर्मी मैन को भी कम से कम 50 लाख 20 लाख रुपीस के ऊपर ही स्पेशल इंटरेस्ट ज़्यादा मिले. इसके अलावा जो बेबी है, छोटा बेबी, वो वन डे से लेके 5 इयर्स तक मिनिमम इसको 2-3 लाख रुपये का ऊपर भी फिक्स डिपॉजिट करा है तो उसको भी ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट थोड़ा मिले. लोन रिकवरी में सर मैंने देखा है कि हाउस तो आप उठा नहीं ले सकते, हाउस तो वहीं रहता है, पर 2 व्हीलर 4 व्हीलर रहे तो बैंक लेके चली जाती है, फिर उसका गोदाम में रख देती है. वो 2 इयर्स के बाद इसका ऑक्शन होता है तो पहिया भी नहीं रहता है, सामान भी नहीं रहता है. तो कोई भी 2 व्हीलर 4 व्हीलर सीज करने के बाद इमीडिएटली 1 वीक के अंदर इसका ऑक्शन होना चाहिए. मेरा तो सजेशन यही है कि जो आदमी लोन लिया उसके घर पे जाके ऑक्शन करे, तो एक दिन पेपर में दे दे ये जगह पे ऑक्शन है, उसको घर पे जाके करे कि ये बड़ा आदमी कितना लोन लेता है और कैसा करता है मालूम पड़ते. अभी एक मैनेजर से मालूम हुआ, बैंक के मैनेजर से, कि आपका बैंक 8:30 बंद हो जाएगा, 8:30 PM. स्ट्रिक्टली आप बोले सो है कि एम्प्लॉयज को ज़्यादा नहीं बिठा के रखना. वेरी गुड सर, अच्छा है. मैनेजर काम कराते रहते हैं और छोटे एम्प्लॉयज को घर पे जाने को तकलीफ होती है, पर कुछ ना नहीं बोल सकते और रहना पड़ता है। पर आपने स्ट्रिक्टली वो ऑर्डर करे सो ऐसा सुनने में आया है, तो सब अच्छा अच्छा है सर। सर एटीएम का यूज कम होते जा रहा है, ज़्यादातर इंटरनेट से फ़ोन से पेमेंट हो जाता है। पहले एटीएम में मैं देखता हूँ तो बड़ी बड़ी लाइन लगती थी, अभी एटीएम में लाइन नहीं लगती है। तो एटीएम अपने बढ़ाने को जा रहे या कम करने को जा रहे, या जो खराब हो गए या जो एटीएम कमा के नहीं दे रहे इसको अब बंद करने को जा रहे, इसके बारे में बताएंगे सर। स्पीकर मेरा तो बारी आ गई, इसलिए मेरे को फिक्र करना के चाहिए, तो भी बोलता हूँ 3 मिनट से ज़्यादा मत बोलने दीजिए, जो बाकी के स्पीकर को ज़्यादा तकलीफ होती है। मेरा भी अभी 3 मिनट हो गया तो आप कट कर सकते हो, नो प्रॉब्लम सर। और सर आपकी सब बैंक में मुझे सबसे अच्छी बैंक दिख रही है। आपका अभी जो स्टाफ है मेरे एरिया में अतापुर के, वेरी गुड सर, अच्छा काम करते हैं और मैं जानता हूँ कि दूसरी जगह भी अच्छा काम करते हैं, तो मैं आपका स्टाफ का भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ। थैंक यू सर।
Thank you very much, Mr. Chowda. I now invite our second set of speakers, Mrs. Sushma Chanda and Mr. Ankur Chanda.
I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Okay. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone. सर मैं थोड़ा सा एक बात कहना चाहूँगा कि ठीक है, आप वर्किंग ठीक कर रहे हैं, प्रॉफिट भी ठीक आ रहे हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन आपके जो वर्किंग में थोड़ा सा एक लैग है, वो ये है कि जितने भी अकाउंट होल्डर हैं उनका जो भी डाटा है वो आपके बैंक की तरफ से लीक होता है, और वो जितने भी आपके डीएसएस हैं या जो और भी इस तरह के आपके जो बना रखे हैं ऑथराइज, उनको दिया जाता है, और वो लगातार परेशान करते हैं, चाहे आपका नंबर डीएनडी में हो चाहे कुछ हो, और वाहियात से वाहियात बोलते हैं, जिसकी कंप्लेंट अगर आपके यहाँ पे की जाए तो आपका बैंक सीधा सीधा डिनाई कर जाता है कि हमारा इससे कोई मतलब नहीं है, हमारे बैंक का कोई एम्प्लॉय नहीं है। तो इस तरह कैसे चलेगा सर? मतलब अगर आप लोग ही डाटा प्रोवाइड करेंगे उनको और उसके बाद वो हमारे साथ दुर्व्यवहार करेंगे, तो इसका मतलब हम तो अकाउंट बंद करा दें आपसे, क्योंकि अकाउंट बंद करा के ही पीछा छूटेगा, क्योंकि मैंने डीएनडी में कर लिया, सब कुछ कर लिया, लेकिन आपके यहाँ कंप्लेंट कर ली, मेल कर ली, बैंक में जाके मैंने बोल दिया कि भाई ऐसे ऐसे बात है, लेकिन कहीं से कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं। अब जब एजीएम आने लगी तो हमारे ब्रांच मैनेजर का मेरे को फोन आता है कि भाई आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी, बताइए आप क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी। पिछले 6 महीने से कोई किसी का रिवर्ट नहीं, किसी का कुछ नहीं। तो मतलब किस तरह से सर मतलब बैंकिंग करें करते हैं चलाते हैं आप, जो कस्टमर को इतनी परेशानी हो? और दूसरी मेन बात, एक और चीज मैं आपको पूछना चाहूंगा कि अगर मैं अपनी होम ब्रांच में मैं खुद खड़ा होके वहां पे अपने ही बैंक में ब्रांच में खुद खड़ा होके अगर मैं 500 रुपये डिपॉजिट करता हूँ, तो मुझे ये कहा जाता था, जो पीछे मेरे साथ हुआ, कि मुझे बंदे ने ये कहा कि पहले इस पे लिख के दीजिए कि 500 रुपये किस लिए जमा करा रहे हैं। मैंने कहा क्यों लिख के दूं? कह रहे सर हमारे यहाँ पे लिख के देना पड़ता है, अगर आप 1000 रुपये जमा कराएंगे तो लिख के देना नहीं है, लेकिन अगर 500 रुपये जमा कराएंगे तो आपको ये रिटर्न में देना पड़ेगा कि आप ये पैसे क्यों जमा करा रहे हैं। तो ऐसा आरबीआई के गाइडलाइंस में नहीं है, फिर भी कस्टमर को क्यों परेशान किया जा रहा है ऐसा? तो थोड़ा सा इस बारे में बताइएगा, और सीएस डिपार्टमेंट को भी कहिए कि ये आप तक बात नहीं पहुंचनी चाहिए थी, अगर वो यहाँ बात करते तो वो वहीं खत्म हो जाती, लेकिन आप तक बात पहुंच रही है, इसका मतलब उनकी भी वो है, जो कि वो ढंग से नहीं कर रहे काम को। बस धन्यवाद, ये बताइएगा बस।
Thank you very much, Mr. Ankur Chanda. We move on to our third speaker shareholder, Mrs. Rama Jain. Mrs. Jain, could you kindly unmute your microphone and speak? Mrs. Rama Jain?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible,
Hello.
sir. You're audible,
Yeah,
sir. Please go ahead.
thank you. Yeah, I'm joining this meeting from Delhi and I'm the joint shareholder with my wife Rama Jain. Good afternoon, Chairman Sir and Board of Directors and the shareholders attending this meeting through this virtual platform. An excellent speech is given by the CMD Sir, wherein he told us about the roadmap for the future plans and strategy. And I would also like to congratulate the management for the excellent results given during the year under review. There is no doubt about the annual report and the annual accounts, as there is, I think, very much transparency in the accounts, as we see, as well as in the speaker registration. This is for an excellent example, wherein we, as soon as we register the on the uh, link for the speaker registration, we got the serial number, and also as well as on the email. So when the speaker registration is so transparent, I think the annual accounts will also be transparent. So there is no question arises on the annual reports. Uh, but my simple question is that whether we are going to acquire any microfinance banks in domestic in India to expand our business for the forthcoming time, for the coming times. And in the last, I would also like to congratulate or convince to thank to the company secretary and his entire team for giving us a opportunity to share my views in front of the management. The share price is also it's at all-time high, and we are also getting a bonus overall. So our equity value is already is increasing, and it will be doubled in coming days. In the, I think in the next month it will be doubled. So thank you very much to the management and all the decision making for giving us a bonus. Thank you and all the best, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jain. I now invite speaker shareholder number 4, Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta, to share his thoughts with us.
Hello.
Mr. Gupta, we can see you, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow Board of Directors. Myself, Manoj Gupta, I've joined this meeting from my residence city of Joy, Kolkata. I feel proud to be a HDFC shareholder. Sir, thanks to you and your team for the excellent result of the bank, and thanks to the company secretary and his team to help us to join the meeting through VC. And thanks for a good dividend, and thanks for bonus without any asking in the ratio of 1:1. And thanks for the IP of HDB Finance Services. So what's your future plan, and how you will spread the wings of ATM and branches in the rural areas? And now the new trend has come, starts, sir. The young generation do not want to carry the cash. They want to carry the debit card or a credit card. So you should open the HDFC Bank ATM card near to hospitals, stations, metros, and the malls to
Mr. Gupta, we've lost audio with you. Could you kindly switch your video off and continue speaking? Mr. Gupta?
taken and is a loan defaulter. And I strongly support all these resolutions. And I thanks to, I'm very happy to see Mrs. Kannad in the board, because I'm a great admirer of Mr. Deepak Parekh and Mrs. Kannad. Earlier, she came to Calcutta to attend the EIH and AkzoNobel AGM. So with this, I strongly support. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gupta. We move on to speaker shareholder number 5, Mr. Gautam Kedar Prasad Tiwari. Mr. Tiwari, we can see you.
And you can listen me also, sir?
We can now hear you as well. Please go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Sir, your opening speech was so nice and deliberate that we could understand the total working and total status of the bank from your end. Good afternoon, all honorary chairman, board members, key managerial personnel, and my fellow shareholders. I'm Gautam Tiwari, and I'm participating at this meeting from Mumbai. Sir, I'm a proud shareholder of your bank, and I wish to express my deep appreciation for the consistent excellence that HDFC Bank has displayed over the years. Thank you very much, sir, for paying a handsome dividend and bonus in the ratio of 1:1. Sir, I would like to begin by commending the board, the leadership team, and all the employees for integrity, transparency, and visionary leadership. Your commitment to maintaining the bank's culture of prudence, performance, and purpose is quite evident. Sir, the successful merger with HDFC Limited is a monumental achievement as it showcased the strategic foresight, robust execution capabilities, and an unwavering commitment to creating long-term values for all stakeholders. Sir, I would also like to appreciate the digital transformation initiatives undertaken, especially AI-based customer services and also the process automation, which have significantly enhanced customer experience. Sir, as far as investor care, investor services of the our secretary department is concerned, our group secretary, Mr. Ajayji's services along with Vaishali and other associates are really exceptionally outstanding, very kind, polite, and very much respectful and helpful to all the shareholders of all the time. Certainly, our secretary Mr. Ajayji and his team ranks amongst top 30 at global level. Sir, I have got few questions which are as follows, very few questions. Sir, could the board please elaborate on how the post-merger integration with HDFC Limited has been progressing operationally? Sir, a bank has made remarkable progress in digital banking. Are there any plans to collaborate with fintech or invest in AI-driven financial tools to further strengthen the stack? Sir, would you be kind enough to share insights on how the bank is aligning its lending and investment strategy with its ESG goals? Sir, does the bank receive any fees from its subsidiaries for using its logo, and what is the basis of the amount received? Sir, what is the bank? Why the bank is appointing joint auditors, sir? Sir, what are the steps taken towards the bank commitment to becoming carbon neutral? Sir, with the increase in cybersecurity risks, what is the safeguard that is taken by the bank to protect the customer's financial information? Sir, how many branches and ATMs, of course, we have got at present? What is the impact of global political scenarios, sir, and the rising inflation on our bank? Insights on how pricing determination, sir, insights of how pricing determination for HDB Financial Services IPO was done. And sir, lastly, can the bank split the face value of its equity shares? And what is the percentage of women employees as on March 31st, 2025? Sir, what is our attrition rate? And how many new employees were added in FY 24-25? And lastly, are we, sir, laying off employees similar to TCS? Sir, conclusively, I would like to state, sir, I very strongly support all resolutions and I voted favorably for each one of them. I also support appointments and reappointments of all directors, Renukana and all that are all expert directors we have got, and new directors also I welcome. Sir, we have got unwavering trust, confidence, and faith in the management, and therefore our continuous lifetime support, unconditional support is always assured herewith to the bank. I wish and pray for a very healthy, wealthy, long, safe life, happy life to each member of the management and all the employees, executives, workers, and all the shareholders and all those who are connected with our bank in some way or the other. And also wish the best of the compliments for all upcoming festivals. Thank you very much, sir, for patient listening. And इसी के साथ धन्यवाद. जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम, जय श्री कृष्ण.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gautam Tiwari. We move on to speaker shareholder number 6, Mr. Suman Modak. Mr. Modak, if you could kindly unmute your microphone and speak. We can see you.
Hello, you can hear me?
And hear you as well, sir.
Yeah, okay. Respected Chairman, other Board of Directors, I'm Sujan Modak. Sir, I'm a joint holder with Suman Modak. You can hear me, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Please go on.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can
okay.
all hear you.
Yeah, okay, sir. Sir, if we see the performance of our bank is a very good performance, and sir, you have already explained a lot, so all questions got nullified here. I've got only two questions, sir. This future outlook of our bank, if you can please give us for the next 2 years, and operational guidance for particularly this year, sir. These are the only two questions, sir. And before I finish, I'd like to definitely thank our company secretary, Mr. Ajay Agarwal, and his whole team for doing a very good investor services to the investors community. Thank you very much. Over to you for further proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sujan Modak. We now invite speaker shareholder number 7, Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf, to share his thoughts with us. Mr. Saraf, we can see you.
माननीय सभापति जी, उपस्थित निर्देशक मंडल के सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण और कर्मचारीगण, मैं संतोष कुमार सराफ कलकत्ता से आप सभी को राम राम कहता हूं। आशा करता हूं आप जितने भी डायरेक्टर भाई बहन हैं, जितने भी कर्मचारी भाई बहन हैं, अच्छे स्वास्थ्य में होंगे। सर, मैं उन सभी कर्मचारी भाई बहनों का भी आभार प्रकट करता हूं जिनकी कड़ी मेहनत के कारण आज एचडीएफसी बैंक इतना सा रिजल्ट दे रही है और इतनी उन्नति की है। सर, उनके साथ एम्प्लॉय लोग की फैमिली का भी आभार प्रकट करना चाहूंगा, जो सदा बैकबोन के रूप में उनके साथ में खड़ी रहती है, जिससे पूर्ण क्षमता से वो अपना योगदान हमारी कंपनी के काम में देते हैं। सर, मैं सेक्रेटरी और उनकी टीम का भी आभार प्रकट करना चाहूंगा, जो सदा हमें टच में रहती है। और मैं समझता हूँ सेक्रेटरी टीम में सबसे बेस्ट सर्विस इन्हीं की है। कितना नो स्पीकर है, कैसे क्या है, टेस्टिंग करना है, सर बहुत मार्वलस है। तो मैं उनसे प्रार्थना करता हूँ भविष्य में इसी तरह की आप सर्विस दीजिए। और अजय बाबू जो है उनको कहूंगा ऐसी टीम आप सिलेक्ट करिए जो फ्यूचर में हमें सर्विस दे। सर, लोगों ने बहुत कुछ प्रश्न किए हैं, तो मैं ज्यादा प्रश्न में 2-3 प्रश्न पूछने की इच्छा है। एक तो सर, अपने जो लो इंटरेस्ट रेट हो गया, फिक्स डिपॉजिट में लो इंटरेस्ट हो गया, आपके एचडीएफसी मर्ज हो गई, उसका भी लो इंटरेस्ट हो गया। तो एचडीएफसी में जो फिक्स डिपॉजिट थी वो सब निकल रही है, रिडम्पशन हो रही है, दोबारा उस हिसाब से नहीं आ रही है। पुरानी वाली एचडीएफसी की बात कर रहा हूँ, वो जो मर्ज होने के बाद में उसमें जो फिक्स डिपॉजिट थी वो रीडिंग हो रही है, लेकिन दोबारा रिन्यूअल नहीं हो रही सर। और वह सब जितना भी पैसा वो म्यूचुअल फंड में जा रहा है। तो हम उसको रोकने के लिए, उनको वापस लाने के लिए हमारी बैंक क्या कदम उठा रही है, जिससे वो वापस पैसे बैंक में आए और बैंक के फिक्स डिपॉजिट में आए या एचडीएफसी जो सेक्शन में आए। सर, क्या कदम उठा रही। दूसरा सर, अभी हमारी गवर्नमेंट का प्लान है, सब ज्यादा जोर है नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न इंडिया पे, यानी 7 स्टेट जिसको हम लोग मेघालय, अरुणाचल, आसाम कहते हैं। सर, वहां पर सबसे ज्यादा मोदी जी का फोकस है। और अभी वहां पर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी डेवलप हो रहा है और नए नए वहां पर फैक्ट्रियां भी, मतलब लोग इंडस्ट्री मीट हो रहे हैं। आसाम में, मेघालय में लोग नया इन्वेस्टमेंट भी करने जा रहे हैं। सर, तो हमारी बैंक का क्या प्लान है उस एरिया के अंदर में सर। और वहाँ हिल स्टेशन भी काफी है, तो वहां पर आपका क्या प्रोग्राम है उसके बारे में जरूर बताइएगा सर। है, और सर एक मिनट, और मैं ये जानना चाहूंगा कि अपने जो एक आपने टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप की है उसका प्रेजेंट आउटकम क्या है सर। डाटा प्रोटेक्ट के लिए क्या कदम उठा रहे हैं सर। कारण है हमारे जो हम लोग जो है क्लाइंट होल्डर, जो होल्डर है, उनके अकाउंट सब ले लेते हैं, लेने के बाद में उनको फोन करते हैं आपका ये ब्लॉक हो गया, वो ब्लॉक हो गया, नारा को, जिससे क्या कि जो कॉल कॉल आते हैं सर, इससे काफी तकलीफ होती है। कई बार घर में औरतें होती हैं, वो इसको समझ नहीं सकती, वो उससे ओटीपी मांग लेते हैं, तो फिर हमें पैसे की चोट होती है। तो इसके लिए क्या कदम उठाना बताइएगा सर। ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, मैंने 2 प्रश्न कर लिए, तीसरा आपको एडवाइस दी। अब यह कि एक बार फिर फाइनेंशियल 25-26 की आप सभी को शुभकामना देता हूँ और भगवान से हाथ जोड़ के प्रार्थना करता हूँ फाइनेंशियल 25-26 हमारे जितने डायरेक्टर भाई बहन है, जितने कर्मचारी भाई बहन है और जितने भी हमारे से एसोसिएट है, उनके लिए हेल्दी, वेल्दी और प्रॉस्पेर सेफ्टी के साथ व्यतीत होगा सर। और सर, आने वाले त्योहारों की भी, चाहे वो राष्ट्रीय त्योहार हो चाहे आपके पर्सनल त्योहार हो, उनकी भी शुभकामना देता हूँ, भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ ये त्योहार आपकी जिंदगी में, हमारी जिंदगी में खुशी और आनंद लेके आए सर। इसके साथ में सर, मैं रक्षाबंधन की और जन्माष्टमी की मेरी बहनों को रक्षाबंधन की शुभकामना देता हूँ और बहुत से हाथ जोड़कर प्रार्थना करता हूँ इसी तरह रक्षाबंधन में भाई बहन का प्यार बना रहेगा सर। ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, मगर आपका और आपकी टीम का एक बार फिर से आभार प्रकट करते हुए बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट देने के लिए और हमारी वैल्यूएशन बढ़ाने के लिए आपने एचपीजी फाइनेंशियल जो इशू निकाला सर, उससे हमारी वैल्यूएशन काफी फ्यूचर में बढ़ जाएगी। ये आपने बहुत अच्छा डिसीजन दिया है। इसी तरह का और भी कोई डिसीजन आप फ्यूचर में डीमर्जर करने का विचार हो तो दीजिएगा सर, हम आपके सपोर्ट में करें। जय हिंद, जय भारत। राम राम। मॉडरेटर का आभार प्रकट करते अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करता हूँ।
Thank you very much, Mr. Saraf. I now invite our eighth set of shareholders, Mrs. Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenhas and Mr. Aloysius Peter Mascarenhas, to share their thoughts with us. Ma'am, we can see you.
Hello, can you hear me?
And hear you as well.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, Mr. Atanu Chakraborty, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders, I am Mrs. C.E. Mascarenhas speaking from Mumbai. First of all, a big thanks to our company secretary, Mr. Ajay Agarwal, and his team, Lakshmi Vaishali, and others, for sending me an annual report and also registering me as a speaker at my request and giving me this very good platform. I am always very happy with the HDFC bank services. All my family, myself, we are all, and always they are always ready to help and with the smile. And especially, I like even the HDFC securities people also, especially Mr. Trivedi and others. Very good service. I am very proud. Thank you very much. Now, annual report is full of information, facts, figures. At the same time, self-explanatory, adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. Our working is good. Deposit up, advances, CASA is up, EPS is also up, and a very good dividend of rupees 22 this year. And plus 1:1 bonus, and plus rupees 5 as a special dividend. This is very, very good. I only hope once this bonus X, our market capitalization should remain the same. Means the blood donated should be coming back. Only that is my wishing. Now, congratulations for all the awards and accolades received during the year. Good CSR work. I am proud of the ESG taken care and complete endeavor on the same. Now, my queries, sir. Whether our NIM will improve with this RBI policies and what will be done to improve the NIM. Now, total spending on AI and Gen AI and also other tools. Why I say we are giving employment for 2,14,521 plus, and out of that, very happy to know 26.1% are women. So this, I don't want too much of AI. Whether the employment at the lower level should be there, because that is my really endeavor for it, and I pray for it. Now, how much of our business online compared to offline? How much of gold loan, whether silver included, the total loan to the total loan book? What is the minimum ticket size? Next, I congratulate for the milestone of listing finance services, a subsidiary of our company. Any further listings in the piping, sir? Last but not the least, future roadmap for the next 3 years. Which vertical will be the growth engine driver along with good margins? With this, thank you so much. I support all the resolutions. I wish you and the entire HDFC bank team a very good health, as health is always wealth. Health to the staff, health to the bank, and also at the same time wish all the happy festivities which are coming, starting with tomorrow, Raksha Bandhan. With this, thank you so much for giving me patient hearing. Namaskar. I hand over to Mr. Aloysius.
Hello, I'm the next speaker in the queue. Can I proceed, sir?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I'll be brief. Respected Chairman, sir, very distinguished members of the board, and my fellow shareholders. Good evening to you all. My name is Aloysius Mascarenhas. At the outset, I thank the management, company secretary, and the team for sending me such a voluminous, illustrative, informative, transparent annual report full of facts and figures in place. Results are good year after year. The 10-year financial highlight has shown clearly year after year our increase in PBT, PAT, dividend payout, EPS, book value, all financial parameters are on up and up and up, clearly given in the 10-year financial highlights. Our result this year is also excellent, and with an excellent bonus of 1:1, an additional 5% dividend apart from rupees 22. Very good, sir. We are in the hands of Deepak Parekh, who was our mentor, and we are associated with this company for a very long time. And I'm a proud shareholder of this company, which is near and dear to me and always remain. Then any future plans for any takeover, amalgamation, and demerger, anything of this sort, I would like to know. Rest, many questions have been asked by my predecessor shareholders. I don't want to repeat, so I end my speech wishing you personally, all the board members, and more importantly, all the employees, all the very best in the days and years to come. With this, sir, thank you very much for patient hearing. Good health, good luck, and goodbye.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Celestine Mascarenhas and Mr. Aloysius Mascarenhas. We move on to speaker shareholder number 9, Mrs. Lekha Satish Shah.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am, loud and clear.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon and regards to everyone. Myself, Lekha Shah from Mumbai. First of all, I would like to thank our Company Secretary Ajay Agarwal ji, especially by Salimam, for giving me this opportunity and smooth process where I'm able to talk in front of you all in AGM. I found the AGM notice and I'm delighted to say it's so beautiful, full of colors and fact and figures in place. Chairman sir, your opening remarks were so insightful and comprehensive that you have already addressed everything I had in mind. Sir, may all your upcoming festivals filled with joy and blessings, sir. I'm proud to be a shareholder of this company. Thanks for the dividends, sir. Chairman, sir, I would like to thank all the personnel of bank for receiving awards and recognition by our plan during the year 24 and 25. And also, I'm happy the bank is doing very well in the field of CSR activities. Sir, I would like to ask few questions. After the merger with HDFC Bank, what synergies has been realized so far and what is the expected cost and revenue? My second question is, how is the bank safeguarding against increasing cyber cases? Chairman sir, I totally agree with my previous speaker, Santosh Bhai from Kolkata. I hope the bank will continue video conference meeting in future. So I would like to say I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions for today's meeting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Lekha Shah. I now invite Mrs. Hutokshi Sam Patel to share her thoughts with us. Ms. Patel?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Thank you. Respected Chairman, very good afternoon to all of you. Today I stand before you at this juncture with a very happy and proud, being a very happy and proud shareholder. This is the 31st AGM and the share price quoted is 1975 and you are paying us a dividend of 22 rupees. Also an interim dividend of 5 rupees going up to 27 rupees. So, and this is the 78th Independence Day, 15th August we'll be celebrating. Thank you for the bonus that you have given us, 1.1. And in every respect, the bank is doing very fairly well. Mr. Respected Chairman, Mr. Atano Chakravarti, sir, may I request that it is mentioned as part-time Chairman. So I fail to understand this. If you could explain me. Then we have Mr. Shashidhar Jagdishan, the MD and CEO of our company. We have our favorite Mr. Ranganathan, the Infosys man. And we have our khaki mystery, the man who transformed HDFC into the financial service conglomerate. Thank you very much, both of you, Ranganath and Mr. Khaki mystery. Yeah, and I am also very much thankful to our Mr. Vaidyanathan, the CFO, for a good financial report that you have given, and Mr. Ajay Agarwal, the outstanding stellar man, the best stellar performance that he has always given in his job. Very helpful and very supportive. Thank you very much, Ajay sir. And I'm also grateful to Vaishali, who has been quite cooperative and very good in dealing with the shareholders. Sorry. Sir, I wish the company all the best for the various accolades and awards that the company has won, especially the Golden Peacock and the best organization and the best bank. All the best to all in one. The CSR report is also very good. The amount to be spent is 1060. You have already spent 1068.03. It's a surplus amount which you will carry forward in your next 8 crores in the next AGM. Very good CSR report, very good CSR activities done by the bank. So you have very good, the financial performance of the bank has been extremely good. Excellent financial performance with good profit and good income. So the net income is almost 1,22,670, and with a net profit of 73,440. And the revenue reaching of 1,68,000. The investments have shot up almost to 8,36,359. Return on equity is also almost 14.6. However, I would like to know, sir, your bank balance has come little down. It was from 1,05,557 to it has come down to 50,115. May I know the reason for this, please? So on page 255, you have mentioned as ESOP scheme of the bank. There are no names of the directors mentioned in that scheme. So after this is my personal request to all the top directors, the management team, that after every 5 transactions, we are charged 21 rupees. So 5 transactions are not sufficient for 1 month. And it is very risky to carry lump sum amount, especially for ladies. It is very risky to carry the lump sum amount, and for a lady to go every time and to withdraw the money, and we are charged 21 rupees is not good, sir. The board of directors should please mention this even to the RBI also for this. Now I come to my questions. So, how are we improving our capabilities in AI, machine learning, and cybersecurity? Can we say that all our legacy issues?
May I
Sorry?
request you to kindly conclude as soon as
for
possible,
other,
ma'am?
Yes, sir. Certainly, I will do it.
Sure,
Just give
ma'am.
me 2
Thank
minutes.
you.
But for
Thank you so
for
much,
the
ma'am.
other shareholders, you have not done that. I have observed the timing. Thank you. Sir, can we now say that all the legacy issues due to the merger, mega merger in the past, what is our future growth trajectory for the bank, and what is the integration synergy that we have achieved so far? With the tariff pressure and various cuts, fluctuating forex at all-time high, how are we forecasting such risk And what are the plans for the future delinquency by MSME and retail segments? Are we providing higher provisions due to stress in these segments? And what is our risk appetite towards unsecured personal loans? What percentage of transaction and customer acquisition are digital vis-a-vis the physical? Are we still going ahead in the plan of opening more branches and increasing physical presence? Thank you very much to all and one. And I wish good luck, and I certainly support all the resolutions and wish the bank all the very best. I'm Mrs. Patel from Mumbai.
Thank you, Mrs. Patel. I now invite shareholder number 11, Mr. Adil Polad Irani, to share his thoughts with us. Mr. Irani, could you kindly unmute your microphone, sir?
Yeah, I have unmuted myself.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm a proud shareholder of HDFC Bank. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. Thanks to Mr. Ajay Agarwal and Vaishali from the Secretarial Department for taking care of us as a shareholder. They are the link between the shareholder and the company, and they have been very helpful. And thanks to my home branch, Malwa branch, the staff over there has been very supportive, even though the premises are very small. I mean, they are, every time you can see they're working even till 7, 8 o'clock in the night, basically. And I don't think there any transportation you get over there. I don't know how they manage. Anyway, thank you to sir for having such efficient staff at the bank, at my sort of home branch at Malabar Hill. And I always, I mean, my normal thing is I don't question what takes the 31st of March. All professionals like you, I mean, I miss Deepak Parekh, and of course, Bharucha is still there. So, and of course, all professionals, you all are managing the bank on our behalf. So, I mean, there is nothing. And of course, how can I forget Keki Mistry? I mean, they're all stalwarts in this banking industry. So, thanks to them. And I mean, I will not repeat all the good things that the previous shareholder said, and all the negative things also. I would not like to put it out in this. I mean, it's my bank. I mean, I've invested in this bank. I've invested in HDFC, the parent company, and from there to the bank, etc., etc. Thanks to everything. And I will not. I mean, no need to wash dirty linen in public. Only thing, my request to you, sir, is you should have some notice board put at the branches. On a particular date, say in this month, that month, whatever it is, so and so from the head office, or you should have some roaming auditor. I don't know, what do you call that gentleman who will come, and if I have a problem, I will go and tell him that problem. Telling the problem to my home branch is not solving the problem. So somebody, an outside source, come on behalf of the chairman, or who has come on behalf of the managing director, and I can go and tell him, okay, this is my problem, please solve it before the issue is taken up to the higher authority, the bank, or whatever it is. I don't want that to happen. So, sir, at least move your head. No, I mean, so I know you heard me. Basically, this is on online, so we don't understand. I mean, try and put yourself in my position and understand.
Mr. Irani, you are being heard. Don't worry.
Thank you.
No, being heard attentively by everybody.
Very good, very efficient staff. And that is it. Thank you very much for the bonus access and all the good things I need not repeat, because you got a big list of speakers behind me. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Have a good day and happy festivals.
Thank you, Mr. Irani. We move on to speaker shareholder number 12, Mrs. Humayun Beruz Puridehi. Ma'am, we can see you. We can hear and see you, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Okay, well, I was concerned about hearing part. Thank you. So we have heard your speech in detail, and we have been shareholders right from day one. We got these shares being shareholders of HDFC Bank. And of course, we used to continuously meet Mr. Keki Mistry, Mr. Deepak Parekh, who have brought up our bank. And we have benefited a lot. I can say this much. Now, just a few, and just let me tell me, in which other source of investment would we reaps such huge profits and benefits. Now, I just have a few questions to ask. So, what happens when we go to the bank and they say the server is down, the server is down, and still the same issues are there in so many government institutions? One, our visit to the bank branch goes to waste. Two, so expanded, which is highly appreciated. So, but do you take on ownership or on rental? Just for a knowledge purpose. And so how much time it takes for a branch to break even? When you open a new branch, does it depend on the area or what? How much time it takes for a branch to break even and bring in profits? And I also want to say, Mr. Ajay is the best person for the job he's holding at present. We know him since he was the assistant company secretary in HDFC. Vast experience, plus a good person, plus a sincere person, very polite, courteous, the way a company secretary has to be. We very much appreciate him and we wish him still further long innings in our bank. So I'm cutting short my speech. We have heard many speakers, we have heard you also. But we thank you very much for all you have done for us. All the bank has done for us right from day one till now and will continue to do so, of course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Purodehi. I now invite speaker shareholder number 13, Mr. Hiranand Kotwani, to speak. Mr. Kotwani?
Yeah, I am audible?
Yes, sir, we can hear and see you.
Thank you. Respected Chairman, other dignity attending this meeting and my fellow shareholder. Mr. Atanu, you are part-time chairman but narrated the whole bank operation well. This bank we are lucky, got this management continuously well because compared to other banks, our performance is best. But still, I have some appreciation. I will come to the point. If the CSR activities there, I should tell the suggestion to the bank management to train the shareholder speaker because the standard of the shareholder speaker is not good. Even I should train. Because just reading not asking questions, reading from balance sheet. Coming to the point of the business operation, how the bank will cope up with this NPA front. I want here the percentage of not percentage, actual NPA figure, our exposure to the housing, what amount of exposure in housing sector, our NPA figure. If you can elaborate our cases of DRT and ARC and NCTL, how much amount involved in 31st March, ARC and DRC, and in the fourth month, in the last 4 months, how much improvement is there or decrease? Percentage wise, that can be, but certainly I want here to comment on the NPA front. And our policy regarding the internal policy regarding whistleblower policy, anti-bribery. How many cases are detected in negligence of operations from the employee? If any, whatever policy. There are a huge women employee. How many sexual harassment cases reported? How you tackle this? Because interdisciplinary must, and you are well off. I know that disciplinary and your internal management is too good. In spite of that, where finances, there are bound to be the fraud cases are there and negligence can be. How you tackle? How many cases are reported? How the future efficiency will be? That is my concern. How you narrate that? In the future, we are doing this and we will certainly control the efficiency, operational efficiency. Nothing more to it, but certainly the few foreign operations. This bank can be number one in the years to come, in the world, not in India. So how the vision and mission will be to tackle the world finance. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kotwani. Speaker shareholder number 14 is Mrs. Swaran Lata. Ma'am, could you kindly unmute your microphone and speak?
Hello.
Ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and the shareholders attending this meeting through this virtual platform. Excellent speech given by the CMD, sir. wherein CMD sir has informed us very well about comprehensive journey leading to sustainable growth and as well as about the future roadmap. I would also like to congratulate the management and whole staff, including the field staff, for their hard work during the year under review, wherein our total income has increased by around 15% and profit by around 10% in spite of the intense competition in banking sector, wherein new private banks are opened in the last few years. I have full faith in the management. The share price in the market is also trading a good price. The management has recommended a dividend of rupees 22 for the shareholder for the year under review for the share face value of rupee 1 only. Most of my questions are cleared in the speech, but my question is that few days back we had an IPO of HDB Financial Services Limited. In this regard, how much holding HDFC Bank is having holding in HDB Financial Services? And how would the business of HDFC Bank be affected after the expansion of HDB Financial Services in domestic market? In last, I would like to convey my thanks to the company secretary, Mr. Agarwal, and his entire team, including Madam Vaishali, to help me to join the VC at this platform to share my views in front of the eminent management and also the providing the copy of annual report to me at my single request. Thank you, sir, and all the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am. Let's move on to speaker shareholder number 15, Mrs. Sonakshi Sarangi. Ma'am, could you kindly unmute your microphone and speak?
Respected Chairman and the esteemed board members, I hope you and your loved ones are doing safe. My name is Sonakshi Sarangi, a shareholder from Kolkata. Sir, I have already sent my queries over an email, hence I don't have any further queries to ask for today. I am hopeful that you will be continuing this virtual conference for the upcoming years as well, as this is very convenient for us to join from across India. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. We move on to our next shareholder, number 16, Mr. Anil Babubhai Mehta.
Hello, am I audible?
Absolutely, it's loud and clear.
Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. This is Anil Mehta. Attend this meeting from my residence, Kandivali, Mumbai. Sir, my first question, that looking to the trade war and the present situation with our neighbor country, and also the present repo rate, how much the growth can we expect in current FY 2025-26? So second question, what is the NPA rate from the MSME? And now, sir, as we are giving the special rate of interest of the senior citizen on fixed deposits, we have a small request that you can also consider special rate of interest on fixed deposits and other benefits to our Indian Army. As you know, because of them, we are safe. So it is our duty, responsibility to respect, honor them by giving a special benefit under the scheme, as my suggestion is Operation Sindhu scheme, to enhance the morale of our Indian Army. With this, we are supporting all the resolution, and thanks to the Secretarial Department led by Mr. Ajay Agarwal for their cooperations and supports. Thank you and all the best for the bright future of our bank.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mehta. We move on to speaker shareholder number 17, Mr. Gundluru Redeppa. Mr. Redeppa, please unmute your microphone and speak, sir.
Yeah, am I audible, sir?
Yes, audible and visible, sir.
Just a minute, sir, please. I'm with you. Board of Directors, Chairman, other board members, putting agents, auditors, and my fellow members. Good afternoon. Namaste. Myself, Redappa Gundluru, I'm attending from Hyderabad. As a shareholder, I'm very happy, proud about the company performance last financial year, sir. Sir, your speech is very wonderful. especially about the company performance of last financial year. Very wonderful, sir. I'm the very happy and proud shareholder from Hyderabad. I came to know the corporate governance and leadership, sir. High standards, critically, transparency in doing the business, sir. Especially when I am done the registration speaker, immediately received the speaker number as well as email and also SMS also. It shows how you ethically transparency doing my company operations also. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Annual reports is contains numbers, figures, pictures, everything is the right manner as per statutory guidelines, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the annual report preparation team, especially our KMPs, CFO, and the account heads. People are with the team, they are prepared number one annual general report, sir. That's the reason our brand is number one. We are number one, sir. Thank you so much. The CSR through the curricular activities, tremendously needy, especially education, sanitary. My suggestion is, sir, please do the support to the single parent girl child. उनको एजुकेशन में सपोर्ट कीजिए सर. लक्ष्मी गर्ल लक्ष्मी होती है, कभी हमको गर्ल को एजुकेशन सपोर्ट दिए तो घर को अच्छा रहता है, सोसाइटी को अच्छा रहता है सर. Thank you so much, personal view, sir. Financial also wonderful number, sir. Thank you for wonderful rewarding the shareholders or better and better, sir. Really, I'm proud, sir. I have a few questions, sir. I would like to ask you.
Sir, Mr. Rilappa, could you please
Sir,
go ahead?
open, yeah, sir. Yeah, so open, yeah. Here, my question is, what is the outlook for financial year 2026? Business performance growth के बारे में बताइए, sir. Credit growth, what is the guidance 25-26? How does my bank plan to improve the CASA ratio in the current competitive environment? Are there any specific sectors to reason to being targeted for loan book expansion? And other question is about the margins and profitability. What is the bank management outlook on net interest margin (NIM) for the next year, given the interest rate scenario in this scenario? How is my bank planning to control operating expenses and improve the cost to income ratio? So about the asset quality and risk management question, what steps are being to taken to further reduce the gross and net NPA levels? Is there any exposure to sectors, large corporate accounts are concerned? And finally, the technology and digital question. Sir, what new technology initiatives or digital products are planned to enhance our customer experiences? How is the bank addressing the cybersecurity risk, data, and privacy concerns? Sir, how far has the integration process after the HDFC Limited merger? What are the synergies in cost savings and revenue generation have been realized so far? So these are my views, sir. Thank you so much for the company secretary team. Vaishali ji, always wonderful services. Thank you, sir, ma'am. Vaishali ma'am, always there for us to work
Thank you,
questions
Mr.
and the investor relationship issues. Sir,
Thank-
finally, I'm concluding, sir. Sir, Chairman, sir, under your leadership, sir, we have faith on the board, trust on the board. Go ahead, take appropriate decision to make growth, sir. Hopefully, in coming financial, we will achieve many more revenue milestones under your leadership, sir. That's the reason I pray God to give the wisdom, strength, happiness to entire board members and MD Chairman, sir, also, sir. सर फूलों की खुशबू हवा में मिल जाती है, खिल जाती है, दिखती नहीं, लेकिन good people's efforts, good people's deeds, always remembered. Like you, sir, my bank is doing wonderful, tremendous. The society को अच्छा कर रही है, stakeholder को अच्छा कर रही है, और अब ethically customer को service दे रहे हैं, sir. That's the reason we are number one HDFC Bank, sir. Proud shareholder, happy shareholder from Hyderabad. God bless. Thank you, moderator.
Thank you, Mr. Ridappa. We move on to our next shareholder, number 18, Dr. Dharav Jamadar. Dr. Jamadar, we can see you.
Greetings of the day and namaste to the respected chairman, all the board members and stakeholders of my company. My name is Dr. Dharav Jamadar, a proud shareholder and a loyal customer of our company along with its various subsidiaries. Firstly, congratulations to our company for a very successful merger with HDFC Limited along with the successful floating of an IPO of our HDB Financial Services. Next, I would like to congratulate each and every stakeholder of my company for their contributions, due to which our company has performed tremendously well, leading to a year where we have earned various awards and accolades, also posted impeccable and robust performance throughout this FY. Chairman, sir, certain questions which I would request you to address are: first, since last couple of quarters, we have turned a bit more conservative in advances, leading to deposits outgrowing percentage terms comparison to it. This has further led to marginal pressures on the margins. So what are the major headwinds or factors that is leading to underperformance of advances growth, and by when can we expect it to start growing corresponding to the deposits growth? Or is it just to attain our near-term goal of reducing credit to growth ratio? Second, it is commendable that my company currently focusing on consolidation of its balance sheet posted a superior profitability by giving ROA of around 1.9% in Q1 of this FY. Albeit our NIMs have declined. As expected in comparison to the pre-merger levels of 4.1%, it has slided to 3.5% in the previous quarter. So what are the margins expectation for this financial year? Considering that we are now going in a lower interest rate cycle, will it remain subdued and in pressure for the whole year ahead? Third, total borrowings in percent to the total liabilities even after declining from the peak of 21% in December 2023 to 13% in June 2025, again which is significantly higher than our peers and even from our pre-merger levels of 8%. This again in turn is leading to high pressure on the margins front. So can you firstly please enumerate the sources of raising funds which we will be highly relying on in this particular fiscal year, and also by when can we expect the share of borrowings to a reasonable and advantageous level? Fourth, with respect to employment remuneration policy, particularly for the employees we have merged in via HDFC Limited, what kind of model are we using to utilize that human resources that we have gained? Does it align to that of the employees of HDFC Bank? And with respect to percentage growth, what has been the average growth that the workforce received in comparison to the growth in remuneration for the top management received? Lastly, with AI and technological development, we too will be facing several disruptions in the coming foreseeable future. How tech-enabled my company and the bank is, and how it shall be looking by supposedly 2030, which by then banking industry as a whole would have been evolved because of AI. Additionally, in order to improvise our margins, like many other companies which are doing right now, will we be seeing any kind of downsizing in workforce in the coming times, if not in the near future? If yes,
Mr. Jamadar, if you would kindly conclude.
Yeah, which level of employees are at risk? Thank you, sir. It's an honor and privilege to attend this meeting.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jamadar. Ladies and gentlemen, request all shareholders to kindly be crisp and restrict their comments or queries to the minimum possible. We do have a number of shareholders still awaiting their turn to speak. We move on to our next shareholder, number 19. Mr. Sharad Kumar Jivraj Shah has not logged in for the meeting. We move on to shareholder number 20, Mr. Rajesh Kevalram Chainani.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir, audible and visible, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, respected Chairman, MD, CEO, and a very highly eminent Board of Directors, fellow shareholders, I am Rajesh Chainani, and I am speaking from my residence in Velepala, West Mumbai. First of all, thank to the Secretarial Department, Mr. Agarwalji, for sending me the physical copy of the annual report well on time. And thank you to Vaishali for sending me the link, which made it very convenient for me to join the meeting. So, in your present opening remarks, we have covered a lot of things. So there is not much of the room left for me to speak, sir. And I thank you very much for the dividend and for the bonus which we have come out, sir. And sir, I just want to know who is our brand ambassador of HDFC Bank, sir? Because I just see in SBI, Mahendra Singh Dhoni is there, and Kotak Bank, I see Ranveer Singh is there. But because this is the only bank which I am banking with, whether it's a securities, HDFC Life or HDB Capital Finance also. So, sir, now I have a small suggestion, if you don't mind, sir. Why don't you sign Anit Patas, the new sensation now? Because this will like create a lot of youngsters to deposit in the bank. They will earn some savings, because these are the youth icons who can just send a good message to the youngsters also. Because seniors are always depositing and playing with the safe, but we have to catch up the youngsters who are just playing and blowing up the money. So it's my suggestion. Catch up Anit Pada, Anand Pandey. They will make them a brand ambassador of HDFC Bank. Sir Resh, I don't have much to speak. Everything, all the financials I will speak by my previous shareholder also, and I've gone through the annual report also. And Mr. KK Mistry is always there, sir. So we don't have to worry. Deepak Parekh, KK Mistry. So I can only say, मोदी है तो मुमकिन है, चेयरमैन सर आप हैं तो नामुमकिन भी मुमकिन है सर. मतलब मेरा मतलब है आप है और आपकी टीम है तो नामुमकिन भी मुमकिन है. So it is your guarantee, sir, of the HDFC Bank. Thank you very much, sir. And sir, keep smiling, sir. It's such a nice results. All the shareholders should be happy, sir. It's 1-to-1 bonus they have always been asking for. So everybody is very serious. I don't know why. And sir, I want to say a small thing. फूलों की खुशबू, कलियों की बहार, चांद की चांदनी, अपनों का प्यार, मुबारक हो चेयरमैन सर आपको, सारे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स और मेरे प्यारे शेयर होल्डर्स भाइयों को आने वाले त्योहार सर. Thank you very much and giving me the opportunity to speak, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chainani. We move on to Speaker Shareholder number 21, Mr. Satish Jayantilal Shah. Mr. Shah, could you please unmute your microphone and speak?
Hello.
We can hear you,
Hello.
sir. We can hear you. Go ahead, sir, please.
Thank you. Thank you. श्रीमान चेयरमैन साहब और अन्य डायरेक्टर, मेरा नाम सतीश शाह. आपने अपने चेयरमैन स्पीच में कंपनी के बारे में बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से समझा दिया. जिस शेयर कंपनी का परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा रहा और ये जो एचडीएफसी कंपनी है, एचडीएफसी बैंक, उसका परफॉर्मेंस बहुत ही लाजवाब है, क्योंकि हमें स्पेशल डिविडेंड, इंटरिम डिविडेंड और फाइनल डिविडेंड भी मिलता है और बोनस भी मिलता है. शेयर पे शेयर बोनस मिला. और अभी लास्ट जो आईपीओ हुआ उसमें भी हमें शेयर होल्डर कोटा और ये जो आईपीओ था वो भी सक्सेसफुली रिस्पॉन्स मिला. बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. और अपनी कंपनी में इन्वेस्टर सर्विस भी अच्छी है. हमें बार बार फोन आया कि आपका अभी नंबर आएगा, मीटिंग ज्वाइन कीजिए और आपका स्पीकर नंबर सो एंड सो. आज जो भी रिव्यूज रखा है उसमें मेरा फुली सपोर्ट है. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. थैंक यू. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. गुड.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shah. Speaker Shareholder number 22, Mrs. Surekha Sharat Kumar Shah, and number 24, Mrs. Nirupama Sharat Kumar Shah have not logged in for the meeting. We move on to Speaker Shareholder number 25, Mr. Vinod Motilal Agarwal.
Yes, start my video. Can you hear me and see me?
Yes, sir. We can hear and see you. Please go ahead.
Chairman Mr. Atanu Chakraborty, MD and CEO Shashidhar Jagdishan, CFO Srinivasan Vaidyanathan, and CS Ajay Agarwal. Good afternoon and regards to everyone present for the meeting. Sir, I've gone to the annual report. The performance has been good. The balance sheet has cost 39 lakh crores. The deposits were 27 lakh. The advances were 26 lakh crores. They are in crores, sir. EPS 88 and they paid out 25% of the EPS as dividend of 22 rupees. Very good, sir. And in the ROA for a large bank to have 1.9% is very good. It's the NBFCs that have this kind of ROA. Normal banks are having only around 1%, but yours is around 2% the ROA, which is very good. The NPAs have come down. Everything. My only question is, sir, with the repo rates coming down, the borrowing and the lending rates both are coming down, sir. How does it affect our NIM and the profitability going forward? This is my only query, and I wish the company all the best. I appreciate the bonus declared by you and the interim dividend of ₹5 also. That will be coming later. But the first, the 22 rupees dividend will come to I wish the company all the best. Signing off, Agar from Mumbai.
Thank you very much, Mr. Agarwal. We move on to Speaker Shareholder number 26, Mr. Jaideep Bakshi. Mr. Bakshi, we can see you.
Very good afternoon.
And hear you.
Very good afternoon.
Very good afternoon, Chairman and other members present in the today's video conference. Myself, Jadip Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. First of all, I convey my thanks to our company secretary, Mr. Ajay Agarwal ji, for giving me an opportunity to express my view, and also to Vaishali Madam of the Secretarial Department for maintaining good investor-friendly relationship and also presenting a detailed and informative annual pool of facts and figures. Myself, this HDFC, and initially it was very much informative, and thanks once again for the bonus you declared on 1/1 and also the dividend also you passed on. So what is a bank is focusing strategy to maintain our profitability and measures to improvement our quality and reduce NPA, and value creation for 10 years is well highlighted, and this how much are we leveraging the AI technology and the machine learning in our operation and customer service? Kindly share it. And our ESG goals, and how are we taking steps against frauds? Kindly share. And myself, a very old account holder in our HDFC Kolkata Salt Lake branch, Sector 1, and proud with the to be maintain that, and really satisfied with the service that extended by the people over there. And thanks once again for giving me the opportunity, and I support all the resolutions and wish the bank all the best in the coming years. And happy Rakhi and Janmashtami to all present in today's video conference. Thank you, sir. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bakshi. We move on to speaker shareholder number 27, Mrs. Shobna Sudhir Mehta.
Hello.
Ma'am, we can see and hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Respected Chairman, Sri Atanuji, MD and CEO, Sri Sasidharan ji, Deputy MD, Sri Kezad ji, और अन्य मेरे जाने माने डायरेक्टर भाइयों और बहनों, मेरा नाम शोभना मेहता. गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन. सर, ई नोटिस एंड एनुअल रिपोर्ट वेल इन टाइम मिला. हमारे सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट ने एनुअल रिपोर्ट कलरफुल एंड इंफॉर्मेटिव बनाया है. सो कलरफुल फोटोग्राफ की जुबानी बैंक की पूरी कहानी बताने की कोशिश की है. वेरी वेल डन, वेरी गुड, कीप इट अप. सर, एक्सलेंट प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए मैं हमारे कंपनी सेक्रेटरी श्री अजय जी और उनकी एंटायर टीम को धन्यवाद देते हुए कहूंगी, बैलेंस शीट बनाने में जिनका भी योगदान रहा है वो सभी एग्जीक्यूटिव्स को भी धन्यवाद देते हुए कहूंगी कि आप सब ने मिलकर 594 पेज की एनुअल रिपोर्ट बनाई है, जो बैंक की इनसाइक्लोपीडिया जैसी बनी है. वेल डन, वेरी गुड, कीप इट अप. सर, आपने अपने ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में बैंक वर्किंग के बारे में अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया है, और कहूंगी कि मुझे आप पर और आपकी एंटायर टीम पर पूरा फेथ है कि आप जो भी करोगे वो कंपनी और शेयर होल्डर के हित में ही होगा. और सर, कहते हैं ना, जहां फेथ होता है वहां ज्यादा सवाल नहीं किया करते. सो सिर्फ कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स देना चाहूंगी. सर, रिजल्ट देखे कहूंगी एक्सेलेंट और एंकरेजिंग परफॉर्मेंस दिखा है. मोस्ट ऑफ सभी पैरामीटर्स अप ही अप नजर आ रहे हैं. शॉर्ट में यही कहूंगी कि ऑल राउंड इंप्रूवमेंट दिखाए हैं, और अच्छे रिजल्ट को देखते हुए आपने हमारा डिविडेंड भी इंक्रीज करते हुए ₹22 रेकमेंड किया है. साथ में ₹5 स्पेशल डिविडेंड भी दिया है, और 1:1 बोनस भी. सो इसके लिए मैं आपको और आपकी एंटायर टीम को बहुत बहुत हार्दिक बधाई के साथ धन्यवाद देती हूँ, और कहूंगी कि ये सब आप लोगों की मेहनत और लगन से काम करने का परिणाम है, जो ईयर बाय ईयर हमें अच्छे परफॉर्मेंस देखने को मिलते हैं. और मैं आप सबको गुड विशेष देते हुए कहूंगी, डे बाय डे आपकी खुशियां हो जाए डबल, आपकी जिंदगी से दूर रहे हर ट्रबल. भगवान आप सबको रखे बिल्कुल फिट. अब हमारी बैंक में और आपकी जिंदगी में आने वाले हर दिन हो सुपरहिट. सर, और एक बधाई मैं आपको और आपकी पूरी टीम को देना चाहूंगी. हमारी बैंक को जो अवार्ड्स एंड एक्कोलेट्स मिला है, जानकर खुशी हुई, और इसके लिए भी बहुत बहुत बधाई सर. और सर, जस्ट फॉर माय इंफॉर्मेशन, मेरे माइंड में एक सवाल आया है, सो पूछना चाहूंगी. हालांकि मैंने एडवांस में नहीं बताया, और मैंने पहले भी बोला कि कुछ नहीं पूछना चाहती हूँ, लेकिन अभी ये मालिया जमालिया जो भी था आगे, बैंक करप्ट, तो वो मेरे माइंड में आ गए एकदम अचानक से. तो जानना चाहूंगी कि ₹100 करोड़ एंड मोर के कितने डिफॉल्टर पार्टी है, और हो सके तो उनका नाम भी बताने की कृपा करें और आंसर्स रेडी ना होना सर, क्योंकि मैंने ऑल ऑफ अ सडन पूछा है, एडवांस में मैंने नहीं बताया है। सो आप मुझे बाद में ईमेल कंपनी सेक्रेटरी को बोल दीजिएगा, वो ईमेल या व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू मुझे जवाब दे देंगे, सो चलेगा। और इसी के साथ आने वाले सभी त्योहारों की भी शुभकामना। और आज आपने जो रेजोल्यूशन रखा है वो सभी में मैं फुल्ली सपोर्ट करती हूँ। करते हुए कहूंगी हमारी कंपनी दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी तरक्की करती रहे, ताकि आप हमें ईयर बाय ईयर बेटर परफॉर्मेंस के साथ बेटर डिविडेंड और नियर फ्यूचर में वापस बोनस भी दे पाए। विशिंग यू ऑल दी बेस्ट फॉर द फ्यूचर सक्सेस। आप सबकी हेल्थ एंड वेल्थ हमेशा अच्छी बनी रहे, यही शुभकामना। आज की ये एजीएम में जुड़ने के लिए मैं हमारे कंपनी सेक्रेटरी अजय जी, वैशाली जी और उनकी पूरी टीम को धन्यवाद देती हूँ। बहुत अच्छी इन्वेस्टर सर्विस देते हैं, और जूम टीम को भी धन्यवाद। विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द फ्यूचर सक्सेस। वंस अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच, धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Mrs. Mehta. We move on to speaker shareholder number 28, Mr. Ashish Shankar Bansal.
You can hear my voice, sir?
We can hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
Respected Chairman and Board of Directors, good afternoon, everyone. Also, I thank for giving us dividend and bonus. I request you, you have floated HDFC Bank Finance in this Shareholder quota. If I have not received it, if we not receive, how we can progress small investment? Government has told Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. If you cannot provide small shareholder, how shareholder will come up? Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. We move on. Our next shareholder, number 29, Mrs. Nirupama Sharad Kumar Shah, has not logged in. We move on to speaker shareholder number 30, Mr. Sanjog Saraf.
Thank you,
Mr.
sir. I
Saraf,
hope I am audible.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Okay, just a second, sir. Okay. So yeah, first of all, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Sir, I am a proud shareholder and a long-standing customer and beneficiary as well for HDFC. And almost in my day-to-day life, I'm a user of all the, mostly a lot of HDFC products as well. And as usual, those are excellent service quality, everything. So I would like to, thank the entire board, respected chairman, for their commitment, innovation, and continuous focus on the service quality. So the progress outlined in the annual report is also really commendable, particularly in a challenging economic environment as we are right now. And I would like to congratulate the entire team for successfully navigating the post-merger phase and delivering value to both the customers and all our shareholders. I just have a very few, questions, sir, which I want to ask. So first of all, as you know, the recently concluded HDB Financial Services IPO. Due to this, will the shareholders of HDFC Bank directly or indirectly benefit from any value unlocking through dividends or cross-investment synergies? Sir, also as mentioned that almost 97% of the financial transactions are now done digitally. How is the bank ensuring digital literacy and cyber safety for our senior citizens and rural population, just to ensure data privacy and prevent cyber threats, especially in the light of this increasing digital frauds that keeps on happening? And most of us have at some point of time encountered. So your report mentions that there is over 1.25 crore learning hours, which is really commendable, and almost a 500% increase in leadership development coverage. Can you please share how this is translating into a better employee performance and customer satisfaction? And how will the bank progress towards its goal of carbon neutrality by financial year 32, which was the goal, and what are the interim targets for the next 2 years? And my last question is, sir, we see that there has been around 4.5, 4.3% drop in the attrition this year. which is really good. So what are the key initiatives that helped, this employee retention, and how do you plan to further reduce the attrition in the upcoming year, particularly considering the global economic volatility, which is all over the world right now? So I would like to end my speech. I would like to wish the board, management team, and all HDFC Bank employees good health, continuous success, and strength in the journey ahead. And I remain confident that under your leadership, HDFC Bank will continuously keep on growing and deliver value to all our stakeholders. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Saraf. Speaker shareholder number 31, 32, and 33, Mr. Pramod Kumar Rungta, Mr. Manjit Singh, and Ms. Sarvjit Singh have not logged in for the meeting. We move on to speaker shareholder number 34, Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. Mr. Rangwala, can you kindly unmute your microphone? Switch your camera on if you so desire and speak. Mr. Rangwala? Mr. Rangwala? Okay, I believe we are experiencing some network problems with Mr. Rangwala's connectivity. We'll move on to speaker shareholder number 35, Mr. Ashit Kumar Pathak. Mr. Pathak?
Am I?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir. Please go ahead. Mr. Pathak?
Yeah. Am I audible, though?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, Company Secretary, fellow members, joining a 31st AGM of HDFC Bank Limited. My name is Ashit Kumar Pathak, joining from Dam, Kolkata. At first, my esteemed gratitude to our Company Secretary, Mr. Ajay Agarwal, for sending me the hard copy of annual report very well in advance and allow me to speak. Also, thanks to Datamatics for their enhanced cooperation for speaker members. Sir, excellent financial performance, no doubt about it. Near about PAT growth 10.7%, EPS near about rupees 88.3, and dividend paying per share rupees 22. Also, interim dividend payout will be financial 26 rupees 5 per share and issue a bonus share. Thanks for rewarding the shareholders. Excellent from your side, sir. I am totally appreciating to HDFC's entire management team. So I noticed 97% and 99% are digital channel, 99.7% financial transaction digital channel, and personal loan 99%. Sir, I noticed the cyber fraudsters are very using digital tools for fraudulent activities. Though we have introduced CSOC and BAPT, for what strategies we are again taken for protect our customers? Share your thoughts about this. Any plan branch rationalization in current financial year? Share your thoughts. Also, I noticed our cost to income ratio increased to 40.5 against 40.2. So what strategies we are taking to reduce the cost to income ratio? Share your thoughts about this. Also, successfully, we have IPO from HDB Financial. Any future plan for HDB Securities by HDFC Argo for IPO? Share your thoughts about this. And total our market share, new HDFC Plus credit card. Share your thoughts about this. And sir, share your thoughts about talent acquisition. That's the very, very most important. And present attrition rate. Share your thoughts about this. And sir, any new product for MSME sectors and senior citizens, because senior citizens have to depend on interest income. So share your thoughts for strategies for, and also our business prospective strategies for RBI repo rate reduced to 5.5%. So share your thoughts about business growth in current financial year. Any new products in our pipeline? Share your thoughts. And also, sir, I noticed things for key partners, sir. But key partners, their income also slashed down. So any new product they can sell. Think about this, because key partners enhance the business from HDFC Limited. For them, sir, and any time to time program for them for new products. And we have enhanced very key products, enhanced key products. So that will emphasize our HDFC Bank also in future. share your thoughts about this, our key partners. I am also a key partner of HDFC Bank Limited and give it deposit. And sir, please give commission to also HDFC fixed deposit as a key partner. I have also deposit in HDFC fixed deposit, so I don't get any commission from. So please share about this. And 1% extra for the members of the HDFC Bank for fixed deposits, because HDFC is shifting to other NBFC. So think about this. HDFC gone to another NBFC for lower commission paying. Think about this, sir. Also, finally, I noticed there are not inadequate lockers in HDFC branches.
Mr. Pathak, could you kindly
Thank you,
conclude
sir,
as soon
for
as
this.
possible?
Thank you, sir. I am wrapping my.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pathak. I now invite Speaker Shareholder number 36, Mr. Aspi Bamanshaw Besania, to share his thoughts with us.
Sir, can you hear me and see me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Chairman, sir, I am Aspi from Bombay. Sir, thanks for giving me an opportunity to speak. Sir, first of all, I would like to ask why no physical AGM? When entire Bajaj Group can hold physical AGMs in Pune for each of the group companies. There are so many other companies also which are holding physical meetings in Bombay and outside Bombay. So please hold physical meetings for entire HDFC group from next year. And if anybody wants to attend, they can come to Bombay and attend. I wanted to attend a meeting in Pune, so I attended the meeting in Pune of Bajaj Group. So I congratulate the management on good results. But HDB Finance, so you didn't leave anything on the table. The new shareholders didn't get anything. So in future, whenever there's a new IPO coming from any of our subsidiaries, please give it free to the shareholders of HDFC Bank, like what Mukesh Ambani did for Geo Finance. So thank you very much and all the best for the future.
Thank you very much, Mr. Besania. We move on to Speaker Shareholder number 37, Mrs. Kusum Jagdish Shah.
Hello, everyone. Namaste. Hello.
Ma'am, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
हाँ नमस्ते, मैं लंबे समय से बैंक के शेयरहोल्डर हूँ और मेरा मानना है कि बैंक की अच्छी साख, ग्राहकों का भरोसा और उसकी आंतरिक कार्य संस्कृति बैंक की सफलता और स्थिरता के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। लेकिन हाल में कुछ दिनों से कुछ चिंताएं सामने आई है, बाहर भी और कर्मचारियों के बीच भी। शायद वरिष्ठ स्तर के कुछ लोग अपनी शक्तियों का प्रक्रियाओं का दुरुपयोग कर रहे हैं। इसका असर कर्मचारियों के मनोबल और ग्राहकों के अनुभव पर साफ दिख रहा है। मैं जानना चाहती हूँ कि ऐसे मामले को पहचानने, समझने और निष्पक्ष तरीके से सुलझाने के लिए बैंक के पास कौन से सुशासन के तंत्र मौजूद है। साथ ही बैंक किस तरह अपने विसल ब्लोअर सुरक्षा और आंतरिक ऑडिट को मजबूत बना रहे हैं ताकि जिम्मेदारियां तय हो सके और डर के बिना अपनी बात रख सके। मेरी दूसरी चिंता ये है कि जब शिकायत निवेशक संपर्क टीम या शिकायत टीम को भेजी जाती है तो वो या जवाब नहीं आता है या फिर बहुत सामान्य और औपचारिकता सा उत्तर मिलता है। इससे बैंक में शिकायत निवारण प्रक्रिया की गंभीरता पर सवाल उठ रहे हैं। मैं जानना चाहती हूँ कि क्या बैंक के पास ऐसे मामलों की निष्पक्ष जांच के लिए कोई स्वतंत्र आंतरिक प्रणाली जो सीनियर मैनेजमेंट को भी जिम्मेदार ठहरा सके, और बैंक अपनी प्रतिक्रिया प्रणाली को कैसे बेहतर करने की योजना बना रहे हैं, खासकर अब बात अच्छे शासन की और सवाल बिल्कुल सही हो।
Mrs. Shah, are you still with us? Okay, I think Mrs. Shah has completed her queries and comments. We move on to our next speaker shareholder, number 38, Mrs. Bharti Saraf. Mrs. Saraf, requesting you to kindly unmute your microphone and speak. Mrs. Bharti Saraf? I believe there's a connectivity issue here. Ma'am, I think we can hear you, ma'am.
Thank you, Chairman and the esteemed board members. My name is Bharti Saraf, a shareholder from Kolkata. Due to my ill health, I was not able to join today. I would like to thank you for letting me express my views through this recording. Sir, since our company's performance has been really good, I would like to thank all the stakeholders for this. I have a couple of queries. First of all, what is the company's plan for CapEx? And secondly, what is company doing with regards to women empowerment? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Bharti Saraf. We move on to speaker shareholder number 39, Mr. Shivam Om Prakash Agrawal. Mr. Agrawal, we can see you and hear you.
Shareholders, I registered to speak with some queries, but I truly appreciate the bank for addressing all of them in detail. Even before this meeting, this shows that the bank's strong commitment to transparency and shareholders' engagement. As both a shareholder and a customer, I can say that the HDFC Bank services have greatly supported our business growth, and I value
We appear to have lost connectivity with Mr. Agrawal here. We'll move on to our next speaker shareholder, Mr. Om Prakash Kejriwal.
Hello, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Thank you, moderator. Good evening, Sirji. And good evening, everybody attending this AGM. Myself, Om Prakash Kejriwal, your equity shareholder from Kolkata. Thank you, Sirji, for providing me the platform to speak something before you. Thanks to our secretarial department for helping me in registration as a speaker shareholder. Sirji, this is my first AGM only due to virtual, though I'm your very old shareholder, sir. So if possible, please follow this virtual AGM next year also, so that more and more investors from different parts of the world could join our AGM and express their views, and company could take benefit from their views, sir. Sirji, I want to thank you people for giving bonus shares. Sirji, you people are doing very well. So there is not much question. Only one question, sir. Why you have transferred rupees 9,000 crore in contingency reserve? Please distribute some more dividend, because we are long-term investors and dividend is our bread and butter. And one thing more, sir. On 19 July 25, there was a report by Nuvama on Indian economy that for slow growth in Indian economy, bank credit growth has down to 9%. I mean, bank credit growth is 9% growth in June 25 month compared to 16% growth in June 24. And GST collection in passenger vehicle sales growth is 2% compared to 7% in June 24 month. In real estate sale, growth is only 4% compared to 28% growth in June 24. Sirji, what is your opinion on this report? Please share your views, sir. Sirji, I have few suggestions for our CSR committee. Please use some of CSR fund to provide drinking water nearby our branches and nearby villages. And second request for CSR committee, please use some of CSR fund for betterment of cancer patients, because we know after corona disease, 1 or 2 members of each family is suffering by the cancer disease. And Sirji, I have few requests also. Please do remember the speaker shareholders at the time of festivals in the same manner as you remember your friends and relatives. And second request for fiscal annual report, I have requested, so if possible, please send me a copy of fiscal annual report, sir. At last, Sirji, please maintain your smile and be cheerful. We are always with you as a long-term investor. Thank you, Sirji.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kejriwal. We move on to speaker shareholder number 41, Mr. Manan Bimal Parekh.
Hello to all the directors and all the managerial personnel. My question is particularly about the mobile app and the website and the new net banking. I want to understand why did it take us so long to develop this platform? Even now, it is not available to the public at large. It's gradually being rolled out. So our banking platform development, I believe there were three versions of apps. Coming to the app, there were three versions. One was the old one. The second one was uh, there were a lot of complaints when the second version of the app got live. And for 4 years after that, we have not done anything about it. The app which is coming out now is very good, but isn't this too little too late? Our website in particular, which is very concerning, it looks like something straight out of 2008 because even public sector websites and apps are better than ours. So I want to understand why did the management take such a long time to improve their interfaces, and what are we doing specifically on the website front to make sure that the digital experience is better. It is almost like a shame that a bank of this stature took so long to offer digital products. Look at the Kotaks of the world and the IDFCs of the world. Look at the brilliant products that they have. Why are we so behind, and why are we still so paperwork intensive? I had to open a current account and I had to fill a physical form even at this point of time in 2025, which is very concerning as a shareholder. I would love to actually get more light on those things. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Parekh. Speaker shareholder number 42, Mr. Amit Mittal, has not logged into the meeting. We move on to speaker shareholder number 43, Mr. Jay Girishbhai Gokani. Mr. Gokani, we can see you.
Hello, sir. I'm
and
audible.
hear you. Yes, sir.
Respected Chairman, sir, Mr. Antanu Chakraborty, sir, and Mr. MD CEO, C. Shashidhar Jagdishan, sir, esteemed board of members, and my fellow shareholders. Good afternoon. I am Jay Gokani, joining from Jamnagar, Gujarat. I am proud shareholder and CA final student. My question today pertains to bank net interest margin trajectory to in post-merger landscape. Having carefully studied for evolving liability franchisee and asset composition outlined in the annual report, it is evident that margin compression remain a key challenge not just HDFC Bank but across the sectors. While the bank has taken commendable steps in the balancing growth and stability, I seek insight into forward-looking strategy roadmap for sustaining and enhancing net interest margin over the next 2-3 years, specifically beyond the routine loan repricing, while structural levers does not bank intend to reactivate. Could you also shed light on the plan of CASA mix and what the initiative are underway to deepen retail deposit and rising the cost of funds? Uh, Additionally, how does the bank assess the margin resilience under the different interest rate cycle scenario, especially given the global volatility and domestic inflation dynamics? As we long-term shareholder remain the confident to HDFC Bank ability to uphold the benchmark the status in profitability and capital efficiency. I thank you to management and secretariat team, especially Mr. Ajay Agarwal, Mrs. Vaishali Vyas, and entire investor relation team for continuous support and coordination. Wishing you entire HDFC Bank continuous strength and success. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gokani. We move on to speaker shareholder number 44, Mr. Jasmeet Singh.
Moderator, can you confirm if I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Respected Chairman, Board of Directors, Independent Directors, all the stakeholders, I am Jasmeet Singh attending this call along with another shareholder, Manmohan Singh, who is also listed to speak at say 50th number. So मॉडरेटर हमारे को अपना 6 मिनट दीजिएगा. वैसे मैं उससे 6 मिनट से बहुत कम हम लेंगे. डोंट वरी, बट बीच में टोकिएगा मत. मेरे सिर्फ 2 पॉइंट है. इतने लर्नर्ड हमारे जो है ना ये स्पीकर्स, इतने सवाल उन्होंने पूछे. मैं सुन के मैं हैरान हूं कि वाकई क्या इतने सवाल बनते हैं, मतलब एक बैंक से पूछने के लिए. अब वो पूछे उन्होंने तो फिर आप जवाब दीजिए। अब इतनी हमारी इंटेलिजेंट जो है वो हैं शेयर होल्डर्स। मेरे सर सवाल जो है वो थोड़े हटके हैं। वो पहला सवाल ये है सर, देखिए हमारी सब्सिडरीज हैं, कुछ सब्सिडरीज आपने ऑलरेडी लिस्ट कर दी, एएमसी लिस्ट कर दी, इंश्योरेंस आपने लिस्ट कर दी, अभी हाल ही में एचडीबी भी आपने लिस्ट कर दी। अब एचडीएफसी सिक्योरिटीज भी जो है वो भी आपने लिस्ट करेंगे जब भी करेंगे, लेकिन उसके शेयर ऑलरेडी मार्केट में हैं। तो ये मेरे को आप बताइए, जो मेरा सवाल है कि इसके शेयर जो है वो आपने कब जो है वो मतलब अलॉट किए, और किसको अलॉट किए जो कि बेच रहे हैं, और इसके लिए क्या शेयर होल्डर से आपने क्या रिजोल्यूशन पास करवाया था, किस साल में पास करवाया था, मुझे उसकी कॉपी हम आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि आप हमें प्रोवाइड कीजिए। तो मेरे 3 सवाल हो गए इसके साथ रिलेटेड, कि शेयर कब मतलब किए गए, और मतलब उसको जो है हमने क्या पारित किया है और किनको किए गए। और इसके साथ में रिक्वेस्ट हम करना चाहेंगे कि हमारे को भी आप ये शेयर्स दीजिए। मतलब उसके लिए आपको कुछ सोचना नहीं है, वो हमारे को जितने हमारे प्रपोर्शन में हमारे बैंक के, मेरे पास करीब 2200 शेयर्स हैं, तो मेरे को 2200 शेयर आप उसके दीजिए, क्योंकि हमारी पूंजी लगाकर और ये कंपनी आपने एक जो है सब्सिडरी खड़ी की, वो सब्सिडरी का हमको जो है वो मिलना चाहिए पूरा जो है उसका श्रेय। कल को आप वो भी लिस्ट करवा देंगे। ये सारी कंपनियां जो आपने ऑलरेडी लिस्ट करवाई है, उनमें से कई कंपनियों को तो हमारे को शेयर भी नहीं अलॉट हुए, जो कि बड़ा मतलब दिल में दर्द होता है। मतलब आप देखिए, मतलब आप हमारे शूज में आप फॉल कीजिए तब आपको ये एहसास होगा। अब एक और सवाल है सर हमारा, जो मैं देखिए बैंक का मैं जो है ना, मेरे पास बैंक अकाउंट भी है, मैं अपना जो है ऑनलाइन में ट्रांजेक्ट करता हूं, तो यूपीआई एक जो है और उसका जो इंटरफेस है, ये 2 चीजों के ऊपर मेरे जो है ना एक मेरी ऑब्जर्वेशंस हैं। एक तो जो हमारे को स्टेटमेंट्स भी अगर हमारे को जनरेट करनी होती है ना, तो उसमें जो है आप लोगों ने जिस तरह का यूजर इंटरफेस दिया हुआ है, वो जो है उसको दुरुस्त करने के लिए, उसकी क्षमता बढ़ाने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। मेरे को अगर 1 साल की भी मेरे को रिपोर्ट चाहिए हो, तो वो कहता है जी कि 5 साल और 10 साल का आपने वो बनाया हुआ है, उसमें जो है कि आप 5 साल वाले में जाइए और उसमें अपनी वो दीजिए, और फिर वो कहता है कि वो प्रोसेस करेगा, वो साथ के साथ डाउनलोड हो जाना चाहिए, जैसे कि काफी वर्ष पहले तक होता रहा था। तो वो अपनी इसकी जो डिजिटल जो है हमारी जो है इसकी क्षमता को आप बढ़ाइए, ताकि जो है ये जो दिक्कत मेरे को हो रही है वो लाखों लोगों को फेस हो रही होगी, जो आपके जो है जो है अकाउंट होल्डर्स हैं, तो उनको वो आप ठीक करवाइए। हमारे पास पैसे की तो कोई कमी है नहीं। और दूसरा सर, जो यूपीआई है, यूपीआई में मैं आपसे मैं आग्रह करना चाहता हूं, जैसे कि हम अपनी ऑनलाइन में अगर हमने किसी को ट्रांसफर करना होता है पैसा, 25,000, 50,000, 1 लाख, तो हम अपनी उसमें लिमिट हम तय कर लेते हैं कि वो लिमिट के एक्सीड हमारा जो है वो हम ना यूज कर पाए। वैसे यूपीआई में हम क्यों नहीं लिमिट को वो लिमिट मतलब उसमें हम लिमिट तय करने के लिए हमारे पास क्यों नहीं ये विकल्प आप हमको प्रोवाइड करते। तो ये मेरे 5 सवाल हैं, इनके आप मेरे को हमारे दोनों को आप जो है जवाब दीजिएगा। सारे जो है रिजोल्यूशंस आपके सब पास है, हमारी तरफ से उनका जो है वो फॉर असेंट है, और आप इसी तरह से आप दिन दुगनी रात चौगनी करते जाएं, हमें बहुत खुशी होगी। और सिंस आईपीओ हम जुड़े हुए हैं और आगे भी जुड़े रहेंगे। लेकिन मेरे को ये शेयर्स हमारे को चाहिए सर, एचडीएफसी सिक्योरिटीज के और एचडीएफसी एडवाइजर्स कैपिटल एडवाइजर्स के, जो कि अभी अनलिस्टेड कंपनीज हैं हमारी। धन्यवाद जी।
Thank you very much, Mr. Jasmeet Singh. We move on to speaker shareholder number 45, Mr. Hariram Chaudhary.
Unmute. I unmuted.
Yes,
and
sir.
my video is also there.
We can hear
Ah.
and see you, sir.
Chairman Sri Chakrabarti ji, my name is Hariram Chaudhary. I am speaking from my home at Santa Cruz. I compliment the chairman and also the company secretary and the managing director for bringing out the voluminous annual report, giving all the information. I also compliment Vaisali ji for assisting the shareholders, speaker shareholders, for joining this meeting. Mr. Chairman, I have few suggestions. Let there be a dedicated mobile phone in each branch. I'm from Santa Cruz East branch. I'm a shareholder right from the day one when Santa Cruz East branch was opened. As a matter of fact, I've been suggesting at every AGM that there should be a branch in Santa Cruz East. It was accepted. and then it was opened, and I'm the shareholder since then. So, Mr. Chairman, the suggestion is that there should be a dedicated mobile phone in Santa Cruz East branch, in every branch, and there should be, and that mobile phone number should be printed in the passbook. Another suggestion is there should be a email ID of each branch, and it should be printed in the passbook. We have to send the positive pay system intimation also, and therefore it is essential that email ID is printed in the passbook. Now, Mr. Chairman, please let me know how many reverse mortgage we are having totally in Mumbai only, in all the branches. If that figure is not ready, please send me by email. Do send me. This is essential for the senior citizens, and the government had brought out very good provision. Please let us know how many reverse mortgage we have, and please also let us know when the IPO of HDFC security will be brought out. And one suggestion is all our branches should promote the mutual fund, HDFC mutual fund. This is my other suggestion. Mr. Chairman, now I'm speaking from CSR, which is my phone subject. You are informed that 1,000 crores was spent for CSR. Please let us know whether this is more than 2% of the net profit. Who is the chairman of the CSR committee, and who are the members of the CSR committee? Please let us know what are the latest technology we are using. Are we using artificial intelligence, and whether this is increasing our revenue and profit? One suggestion is all future AGMs in hybrid. That means online as well as physical. This is done in High Court, this is done by Larsen Toubro, and additional expenditure are negligible. Then there should be a dedicated mobile phone in the secretary department of our company. Then we can maintain the personal touch with all the members of the secretary department by sending festival greetings from time to time. And Mr. Chairman, I appreciate that the moderator is announcing the number of the speaker also, along with the name of the speaker, and is also giving the alert. And please let us know whether how much capital expenditure we have spent. Please let us know whether we are helping those shareholders whose shares and dividend has gone to IEPF. Are we uploading in website of company and website of the IEPF of those shareholders whose shares and dividend has gone to the IEPF? And with this, I conclude, Mr. Chairman Chakrabarti ji and Mr. Ajay Agarwal ji. My name is Hari Ram Chaudhary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chaudhary. We move on to speaker shareholder number 46, Mr. Dinesh Gopaldas Bhatia. Mr. Bhatia, we can see you.
फर्स्ट तो चेयरमैन श्री मैं आपको और आपका एंटायर टीम को कांग्रेचुलेशन धन्यवाद कहूंगा। बहुत बढ़िया काम कर रहे हैं आप लोग। जो इतना अच्छा काम है आप लोग का कि जिसके कारण हमारा ₹1 शेयर जो है वो आज मार्केट में 1975 में क्लोज हुआ। ये एक आप लोग की मेहनत दिखा रही है, क्योंकि हम तो यही देखते हैं कि जो बीएसई और एनएसई मार्केट जो है उसमें जो भाव है उसका वो परफॉर्मेंस के आधार पे रहता है। हमारी बैंक का जो परफॉर्मेंस है इतना बढ़िया है कि जिसके कारण हमारा ₹1 शेयर 1975 रुपीस है। दूसरा मैं आपको और आपका एंटायर टीम को धन्यवाद उसके लिए दूंगा, कांग्रेचुलेशन, कि हमें पेज नंबर 200 में जो दिया है द एशियन बैंकर ग्लोबल एक्सेलेंसी अवार्ड मिला है। वो तो ठीक है, ग्लोबल में भी हम इधर इंडिया में तो ठीक, ग्लोबल में भी हमारे को अवार्ड मिल रहे हैं रिटेल फाइनेंस के लिए, सीएसआर के लिए। ये जो काफी अवार्ड मिले हैं उसके लिए भी मैं आपको और आपका एंटायर टीम को कांग्रेचुलेशन धन्यवाद करता हूँ। बस ऐसे ही हमारी बैंक आगे बढ़ती रहे, ऐसी हमारी मनोकामना है। मेरा 3-4 चीज का जो है जिसका आप जरा जो हम सवाल तो नहीं, हमारा तो खाली समझना जरूरी है, उसके लिए मैं बोलता हूँ। ये पहला तो मेरा रिक्वेस्ट जो है कि ये हमने जो स्टैंड एलोन पीएनएल दिया है, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट स्टैंड एलोन में 321 पेज नंबर में, उसमें 1000 में फिगर लिखा है। क्यों? ये ठीक नहीं है, उचित नहीं है, क्योंकि हमें करोड़ों में टर्नओवर हम करते हैं। भले आपने ये चीज अच्छा किया है, कंसोलिडेटेड का जो 447 पेज पे कंसोलिडेटेड प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट दिखाया है, उसमें हमने करोड़ में दिया है। तो ऐसा ही दोनों सिमिलर होना चाहिए। तो हो सके इतना ये चीज का जरा करेक्शन कर लीजिए। और मेरे आगे कई स्पीकरों ने कहा ऐसा, वो मैं भी आपको कहता हूँ, आप फिजिकल मीटिंग रखें। हमें आपको मिलने का साल में एक ही मौका रहता है, तो आप क्यों हमारा वो मौका भी छीन लेते हैं? ठीक है, कोविड था तो आप वर्चुअल रखते थे, अभी आप कोविड गया तो आप फिजिकल मीटिंग, और आपको क्या है, ग्लोबल पूरा वर्ल्ड से लोगों को लाभ देना है, तो ऐसा भी दीजिए, आप हाइब्रिड मीटिंग कीजिए कि हम जो मिलना आपको चाहते हैं पर्सनली, मेरे आगे आसमी ने और कई लोग ने बताया, ऐसा जो आपको मिलना चाहते हैं हम लोग आपको मिल सके, और जिसको वर्चुअल करना है वर्चुअल भी कर सके। तो ये चीज को भी एक आपको अपनाना हमें लगता है कि जरूरी है। हम देखते हैं कि हमारी बैंक में जो इन्वेस्टमेंट जो है, हमारी इतनी अच्छी बैंक है कि फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर के पास हमारे 45, हमारे जो इन्वेस्टमेंट जो है 45% फॉरेन पोर्टफोलियो, जो नंबर 1 फॉरेन पोर्टफोलियो है उसके पास 45% होल्डिंग है। ये एक गर्व की बात है हमारे लिए कि फॉरेनर तो क्या है, जहाँ ज्यादा फायदा है वहाँ ही इन्वेस्ट करेंगे। तो ये भी एक हमारे लिए गर्व की बात है। बाकी म्यूचुअल फंड जो है इंडिया के बड़े बड़े, उसमें वो लोग ने भी 25.61
Mr. Bhatia, would you kindly conclude as soon as possible, sir?
नहीं, आई एम रिगार्डिंग इसके रिलेटेड ही बात करता हूँ। आप थोड़ा
Okay,
मेरा
sir.
उम्र है, माई एज इज 72 ईयर्स, तो
Please
थोड़ा
go
आप
ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
ज्यादा बोलने का मौका देंगे तो मैं तो, जो कई लोग को प्रकाशित में नहीं है कि फॉरेन हमारी जो बैंक है उसमें ज्यादा से ज्यादा फॉरेनर लोग का इन्वेस्टमेंट है, वो भी बहुत लोग को नहीं मालूम होगा, जो मालूम पड़ सकता है। मैं तो खाली अलग ही जो अभी तक बोल के गए उसमें की खाली 2-4 आपको सजेशन दिया। बाकी ये जो है मेरी, ये आपको एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप मुझे बोलने का मेरी उम्र के हिसाब से दीजिए टाइम। बाकी तो मैं देखता हूँ कि हर एक चीज में हम प्रगति करते हैं। हमारी बैंक में काफी लोग ये इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, फॉरेन लोग, और यहाँ के भी जो बड़े बड़े म्यूचुअल फंड है वो लोग का भी इन्वेस्टमेंट जो है वो 25% के ऊपर है। तो ये हमारी विश्वसनीयता दिखाती है कि हमारी बैंक जो है बड़ा ही काम करती है। और खाली मुझे एक चीज ये समझना था कि हमारा हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर का जमीन हमने लिया, तो वो लैंड हमारी लीज होल्ड है, फ्री होल्ड है, क्या है वो? लैंड और बिल्डिंग दोनों हमने लिया हुआ है। तो हमारा ये बैलेंस शीट में किधर भी प्रॉपर्टी और का जो दिखाता है एसेट, उसमें किधर भी लैंड या लैंड का बिल्डिंग का रिमार्किंग नहीं है। तो वो क्या है, ऐसी कितनी हमारी अभी जो ब्रांच है उसमें कितनी हमारी खुद की है और कितनी हम भाड़े की है, थोड़ा उसके बारे में आप जानकारी देंगे। और बाकी तो हमें खुशी है कि हमारी बैंक शायद, अभी हम जो बीएससी की साइड देखते हैं तो हमारी पीयर ग्रुप की जो बैंक जो है प्राइवेट बैंक, उसमें हमारा नंबर 1 लगता है। इतना टाइम से पहले आईसीआईसीआई 1 नंबर पे था। अभी हमें लगता है जो क्वार्टरली जो टर्नओवर जो दिखाया है बीएससी साइड पे, उसके हिसाब से तो हमारा टर्नओवर आईसीआईसीआई से भी ज्यादा है। तो शायद मैं मानता हूँ कि इन प्राइवेट बैंक में हमारा नंबर 1 होना चाहिए। आप जरा उसके बारे में बताएंगे। बाकी गवर्नमेंट बैंक का जो देखेंगे तो स्टेट बैंक है, और ये प्राइवेट बैंकिंग में जो देखेंगे तो वी आर इन नंबर 1। इज इट राइट? बस आपने जो मुझे बोलने का मौका दिया, आपका सेक्रेटरी टीम भी बहुत बढ़िया है, आपके माफिक वो भी हमारी केयर करते हैं। हमें 2 दिन पहले भी याद कराया, कल भी रिफ्रेश किया और हमें हेल्प की। तो मैं आपको और आपका एंटायर टीम को धन्यवाद करता हूँ। हमारी बैंक आगे बढ़ती रहे। ऑल द बेस्ट। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Mr. Bhatia. We move on to speaker shareholder number 47, Mr. Santosh Chopra. Mr. Chopra, could you kindly unmute your microphone and speak?
Hello.
We can hear you, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm Santosh Chopra, senior citizen home, Ghaziabad. I invested my family funds in private sector bank number 1, HDFC Bank. I thank company secretary and secretary department for giving me the opportunity to speak at this forum. I congratulate the management for excellent results and giving bonus to us. Sir, as most of my queries have already been covered by the management and previous speakers, I'll limit my queries to a few. What is your expansion plan for next 2 to 3 years? Whether your CSR activities include providing nature calamity sufferers or drug addict sufferers? Sir, I am also happy that NPE level is also as per RBI norms. But sir, I want to know whether the locker facilities you are providing to your saving bank holders is that at par with the PSU banks, or I understand that the locker facility rates in HDFC Bank are more. So will you consider to make it at par with PSU Bank so that more customer may attract? Similarly, sir, health insurance business is also there. PNB and other PSU banks have aligned with some private insurance companies to give benefit to their saving bank holders. So will you also consider providing the health insurance business through private insurance companies or your own HDFC Life at concession rate? Sir, and also I request to consider zero balance facility to senior citizen account holders. Thank you very much, sir. Last but not the least, I wish the management happy festivity season. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chopra. Speaker shareholder number 48, Mr. Badri Vishal Bajaj, has not logged in. Neither has speaker shareholder number 49, Mr. Karthik Trivedi. Speaker shareholder number 50 is Mr. Manmohan Singh Dang, but I do believe Mr. Jasmeet Singh, speaker number 44, has spoken for you as well. We'll move on to speaker shareholder number 51, Mr. Kamal Kishore Jhawar.
हेलो, मेरा आवाज आ रहा है सर?
Yes, sir.
आवाज आ रहा है?
Loud and clear, sir.
थैंक यू सर. चेयरमैन सर, ऑल डेटेड टू नमस्कार. मैं हैदराबाद से बोल रहा हूँ, कमल किशोर. आपका चेयरमैन इस पर पूरा डिटेल बता दिए साहब. 50 नंबर के पहले कितने शेयर होल्डर, मेरे को एक दो कुछ क्वेश्चन करना है, मैं उसको दोहराना नहीं चाहता हूँ. बस एक ही बात है साहब, हमारे फाउंडर दीपक पारिक जी आज बैंक किधर से किधर फॉर्म पे ले गए. ये मैं इतना पक्का बोलता हूँ, शेयर होल्डर को बहुत अच्छा रिटर्न मिला है. अभी तो बोनस मिला है, शेयर में डिविडेंड मिला है. तो उनकी मेहनत और एम्प्लॉयज की मेहनत से ये शेयर नंबर बैंक नंबर 1 एक है सर. और मैं आते तो पूरे फेस्टिवल की शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ. हमारे सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट अग्रवाल जी और वैशाली मैडम को धन्यवाद. कभी भी मेल दिए, हमारे को बैलेंस शीट सेकंड डे मिल गया. सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का टीम बहुत अच्छा है साहब, बहुत वेरी गुड सर्विस. और सर मैं एक ही चाहता हूँ, अब तो आपका बैंक तो बहुत फुल पंप पे है. अभी बहुत से बैंकों से क्या होता है, लोन अपडेट हो जाता है, फोन लोन अपडेट देने के बाद रिकवर में कभी कभी प्रॉब्लम आ जाता है, कभी पैसे डूब जाता है, कभी फ्रॉड केस बन जाता है. तो इसके बारे में एकदम स्ट्रॉन्ग टाइट रखिए रिकवरी के वास्ते, तो कभी बैंक में ऐसा कोई डिफॉल्ट नहीं है. और बाकी तो नंबर 1 HDFC बैंक है ऑल ओवर इंडिया में, तो उसके वास्ते मैं बधाई देता हूँ. और एवरी ईयर इसी तरह वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस रखिए सर. और सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का टीम बहुत अच्छा है. और आते तो पूरे फेस्टिवल को सबको शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ. थैंक यू सर.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jhawar. We move on to speaker shareholder number 53, Mr. P. Shyam Sundari. Mr. P. Shyam Sundari. Okay. Mr. N. Prakash Chand Galada. We'll move on to number 54. Mr. N. Prakash Chand Galada, who's on the screen. Okay. Since we seem to have lost connectivity there, we'll move on to we'll move back to speaker shareholder number 34, Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala, who has now logged back into the meeting.
सर आपको आवाज आ रहा है?
Yes, sir. Please go on.
Sir, my name is Rangwala, speaker from Mumbai. Papa, yeah, what karo? I'm supporting the resolution in my hotel. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Mr. Rangwala,
Hello.
please go ahead. Speak.
Yes, sir. मैं डायरेक्ट पॉइंट हूँ. अगर एनुअल कॉपी 94 पेज से अजय अग्रवाल साहब उनको धन्यवाद देता हूँ. सर अपना एनुअल कॉपी अपनी बनाई, आपने अच्छी बनाई सर. आपने बोनस सर एक पे एक दिया सर, धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर. और आपने डिविडेंड 22 रुपया, फाइनल डिविडेंड 22 रुपया, इंटरडे डिविडेंड 5 रुपीज, ये बना रहा 27 रुपया. सर मैं जानना चाहता हूँ ये अपना आपने लिखा है बैलेंस शीट पे 39,001,10,199. This is very good. 67,347. That's good, sir. Sir, nothing more to add. Sir, I end my speech. Sir, HDFC bank, sir, what are the total number of staff working at our bank, sir? What are the total number of staff? And we are having many branches. Whether we are having any foreign, any India, how many in India at present, sir? And how many will open in New Year? And I wish our company good luck. And I thank our chairman for giving me one more chance. Sir, this is very excellent bank. Our Vaisali madam और वैशाली मैडम जगदीश भाई सबको मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ. थैंक यू वेरी मच. क्या हम पाछो बोले जी?
Thank you very much, Mr. Rangwala. We come back to Mr. P. Shyam Sundari, speaker number 53, who is now logged back into the meeting. Mr. P. Shyam Sundari. Mr. Sundari, could you kindly unmute your microphone and speak? It appears the problem with Mr. Sundari's connectivity persists. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank all speaker shareholders. Okay, go ahead and speak, sir. Mr. Sundari, I'm sorry, we will have to leave you. There appears to be a connectivity issue that cannot be resolved here. Thank you to all speaker shareholders for sharing your thoughts and queries with us. With that, all shareholders who registered to speak at this AGM and did log in have been given adequate opportunity to express themselves. I now hand over the proceedings to Mr. Atanu Chakraborty, Chairman of the bank. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, moderator. I thank all our shareholders who have been very kind enough to go through the voluminous reports and also their appreciation for the work done by the bank, its employees specifically. In a sense, that places a much greater burden on all of us to live up to your expectations next year and year next. While I thank you a lot for your kudos, your appreciation and everything, but I do promise that the entire team of HDFC Bank will try to live up to your expectation in future as well. Now I shall attempt to take up as many questions as possible along with Mr. Shashidhar Jagdishan, our MD and CEO. I'll just take a few questions first. Mr. Praful Chawda had asked about, had expressed a rightful concern about depositors who have, whose KYCs perhaps need to be redone. Regarding this, RBI has very detailed provisions made regarding risky customers for whom KYC is at much shorter interval, and about not regular customers for whom KYC needs to be done over a certain specified period. Apart from that, bank also carries out profiling of customers who may look suspicious, and there is a methodology for reporting them. So rest assured, while there are people who tend to act in a very fraudulent fashion and tend to get into the system, but large number of depositors, customers deserve good amount of service, to which bank is also committed to. Now coming to the second question is by Sushma and Shri Ankur Chandaji regarding account holder data leakages, etc. I fully share that concern that the data privacy bank tends to maintain to its fullest extent. Shri Santosh Sarafji had asked a question. In fact, I am taking him up first because not many people ask about northeastern states. He has wanted to know regarding the bank's infrastructure in northeastern states. The bank has total number of, he's wanted to know the number of ATMs in any states. There are 255 ATMs and 121 cash recyclers. He had also wanted to know ATMs in hill stations. There are 47, and tourist places, the number of ATMs are 24. So that is the footprint in the places which are slightly further off. Mrs. Mascarens had wanted to know the gold loan book. It is a relatively new product for the bank, and bank has taken effort to set up infrastructure across a very large number of branches. Presently, the total loan book on for the gold loan is 17,700 crores, and the NPA here is almost negligible. On the growth of housing loan, now that is an area where, because on merger, these questions had come up as to how fast the loan book on housing loan is growing. The shareholders would be happy to note that the present loan book size is rupees 8,35,656 crore as compared to rupees 7,074,406 crore in the previous year. And the gross NPA is as low as 0.7%. It's a very with a very high quality loan book on housing advances, and in the coming years one would only see it growing at a faster pace. While this housing loan does not give a NIM as high as many other areas, but here the expected credit loss being much smaller, the return on assets as well as return on equity tends to be higher. Plus, it gives a great amount of stability to the balance sheet as well. Mrs. Mascarens, as well as Mr. Sujan Modak and many others have asked about the outlook and the guidance. Now, we are not today is not the day for a guidance, nor we habitually give any guidance regarding the future results. So I'll desist from that. However, I have mentioned about the outlook. Now, a single event, as has been reported in the press 2-3 days back, as on the tariff, and many similar things I have covered in my speech. RBI has recently mentioned the growth rate to be in the range of 6.5%, which rides on low inflation. It rides on growth in many other areas which are picking up fast. I have alluded to them in my speech as well, so I'll not repeat them once again. All I wish to say that your bank, the size of which is next only to State Bank of India, is in a sense also tracks the Indian economy, and its growth would more or less track the growth of Indian economy, albeit on account of better efficiency of your bank, as all of you have mentioned during your observations and comments. It would tend to do slightly better in an overall system sense, which reflects both in deposits and loan. The loan book was constrained on account of CD ratio because the two institutions having a very different kind of liability profiles had joined. Therefore, CD ratio had gone up post-merger. As I mentioned in my speech also, that it's been brought in the range of 95 to 96%. The bank would be able to now grow its loan book at a faster pace, and in the coming years even faster. Srimati Swarnalata ji had asked about holding of bank in HDB Finance. Now, the HDB Finance has, the bank owns 74.19% in HDB Finance Limited. She has also wanted to know about the future of HDB Finance. It has a set of excellent board of directors, and its management is quite competent, and they will continue to make it grow as it has been growing before. The bank is very, as Shri Humayun Beroz Pordei had wanted to know about the sexual harassment cases. There is a process being set on sexual harassment cases which follows the law of the land, as the matters are dealt in very independent fashion as laid out in the law. The attrition rate, as some of the shareholders had wanted to know, is overall is about roughly in the range of 22 to 23%. And women employees, their number is, as Mr. Pordehi had wanted to know, is 26.14%. On ESG rating, which Mr. Praful Chawla and many others, Shri Gautam Tiwari, etc., have wanted to know, the rating for on ESG by MSCI given to the bank is AA. CRISIL score, they're all separate rating, it's 71. And by S&P, it is on 85th percentile. So the bank has done more than reasonably well on the ESG front. Shri Chenani had wanted to know the brand ambassador for us. Every stakeholder is a brand ambassador, and I'm sure Mr. Chenani himself is a brand ambassador for us. Shri Agarwal had wanted to know that with the repo rate down, how will NIM behave? I'll just strive to mention that in any rate cycle, when the cycle is down, there are lead and lag factors. because of external benchmarking of loans over last few years, invariably the rate transmission is fast, then on the asset side, then on the liability side, because people tend to put their money in time deposits also apart from in CASA. Therefore, the balancing between the two takes some time. And on that account, there is always a compression across the system on the overall spread. It tends to correct itself unless there is huge amount of volatility in the economy, which we see has been managed rather well by both government as well as the regulator. Therefore, once we are past the rate downward cycle on the rates, I guess we can see a greater amount of stability in the NIMs. I welcome the remarks made by Srimati Shah on good governance, independent complaint redressal system. I must mention here that on the complaint redressal, there is an internal ombudsman system which has been in place, very efficiently handled, as well as external ombudsman which is employed by RBI. Therefore, for the customer complaint redressal, that offers a very comprehensive and a very effective system. At the same time, for customer education, so that they do not fall prey to frauds, was brought out by quite a few shareholders. A very effective customer education program had been launched called Vigilante, which had found great traction both in the social media as well as media as well. And we had seen very high level of customer awareness on that count. However, this is a job which is on a continuing basis, and the bank would continue to do that. Now I'll request our MD and CEO, Shri Shashi Jagdishan, to further fill in, especially with respect to questions on contingency reserve, the issues raised by Jay Gokani on mobile and net banking, CASA mix, which has been raised by quite a few shareholders, reverse mortgage raised by Mr. Hari Ram Chaudhary. He also raised the issue related to IEPF, and the issues raised by Mr. Jasmeet Singh pertaining to the listing of subsidiary HSL. However, I may preface that every subsidiary would be, whenever is required to be listed, the decision would get made by its board in consultation with the shareholder, that is the bank. Mr. Jagdishan, over to you.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, shareholders, for spending a lot of time, and as the Chairman mentioned, in going through the voluminous reports and reading through them and asking a lot of pertinent questions today, a lot of which the Chairman has already responded. But let me just focus on some of them. While the Chairman did mention about the reasons for lower growth and the growth outlook, I think one of the things that also came along with it up in the NIM, on the NIM trajectory, or what has happened in the NIMs ever since the merger, is the fact that we have been raising a lot of time deposits, which is necessary, as the chairman mentioned, to reduce the credit deposit ratio, which was one of our strategic objectives. And since you needed to expedite and sort of focus on more of that, so the proportion of current and savings mix went down. This has had an impact on the net interest margins as well. But once as we move into the future, we do have a certain trajectory, which the chairman did mention, that our growth rate should be in line with the system, and we should expect, all things remaining same, you have seen the liquidity in the system getting better. We should see the deposit growth rate much faster than the system growth rate. So the trajectory of our credit deposit ratio should be more or less in similar levels, if at all, if not going down. And as we stabilize our growth outlook, both in deposits and advances, over a period of 2 years, I think we should see normalization of the need of credit, the low-cost funds, CASA. We are hopeful will come back to some amount of stability there as well. But of course, the jury is still not out on what is the impact, as one of the shareholders did ask, in terms of the impact of funds moving to mutual funds away from banking deposits. That could have some amount of impact on the low-cost funds, but that is for a different day to watch and and assess the impact. In terms of the technology part of it, I think a lot of questions revolved on the usage of Gen AI, on some of the interfaces, whether it is a new mobile app, whether it is the website, and also the new net banking app. So let me address some of these, and also some of the journeys, like someone did mention about the current account opening journey, which was still in physical mode. And I'll address that as well. Couple of things. On the technology part of it, yes, the bank had sort of implemented some of the state-of-art applications, whether it's on the mobile or the net banking or on the website, maybe around the 2017-18 era. And after that, all of you do know that that implementation had some amount of teething issues. So incremental investments on that particular front was much lesser from an experience perspective, but more in stabilizing those platforms. But happy to note that even though it's slightly delayed, I think the bank has invested in factories which have now taken on the onus of building these platforms from its own stable rather than taking outside help, whether it's the new mobile app or the new net banking interface or the website interface. New mobile app is being deployed. We do have a large population of customers who are on the mobile application, but we wanted to ensure that the migration of the same is in a very, it happens in the night after during the wee hours of midnight and early morning. So since the window of migration is very short, we have a very limited migration on a daily basis. So that particular migration into the new mobile app, and a lot of customers will start to enjoy that before the fiscal year is out. Similarly, we have a similar migration plan on the new net banking interface, and I'm sure that people will start to enjoy the new net banking interface. So there's a rationale for having a very phased deployment. We don't want to create a big bang migration because it could have a lot of stability. We don't want to sort of unsettle any issues that may be having. But so far, things have been rather stable. So there is a roadmap and a glide path as to how we are planning to do. We will be taking up the website implementation. We hear you. We do acknowledge that the website interface will also undergo a change, and we will publish some of the glide path on moving into the new interface. As regards the Gen AI, as I said, the chairman mentioned in his opening remark, we are going to be using, we have a lot of initiatives which are largely for process reengineering, operational efficiencies, and customer service. I think these are good to have the shareholders and customers such as you will start to see some of the benefits of the implementation maybe over the next 12 to 18 months, and that's going to be a very important event for us. But having said that, as the chairman mentioned in his opening speech, we are focusing on the guardrails. We want to ensure that whatever we implement is we are not sort of substituting human brains on that. It's only for from a basic mundane activities, which are the ones which we are focusing as phase one. Whether it will have an impact on our manpower, the total manpower, in fact, we have a lot of the bank has a good long-term visibility and long-term plan. As the chairman mentioned, we track the country's GDP. So the runway for growth is very high. And so we would be expanding our footprint across the length and breadth of the country, even if there are going to be operational efficiencies in the back-end operations or in back-end activities. Some of them can be redeployed in the front-end engagement channels as well, more customer-facing. So we don't see any immediate worry on the manpower part of it in terms of layoffs. We're very clear that we are, as is our ethos and philosophy of the institution, rather humane, and we will try and ensure that we redeploy in the front end. And I don't see this, need for any cause for worry, because the runway for growth for India and for financial services and for the bank is very large, and we would need more and more people to engage with customers. As regards the impact on frauds, I think the chairman did mention about a lot of activities on the awareness programs for the vigilante. But once again, reiterating the appeal that we have for all our shareholder customers and even for others, to ensure that please do not click on any unknown SMSs and WhatsApp messages or emails that come into your mobile or your net banking, because these are the points of compromise that is going to happen to you all. And once the fraudsters take hold of your mobile phones or computers, then it is going to be very difficult for anyone to have control over our banking operations. In fact, a large part of the frauds that have happened, which we have reported, is on account of such modus operandi that is now increased, not just in India, but globally. And we urge all our customers and shareholder customers to ensure that we are we exercise a lot of diligence. We have sort of had a lot of technology initiatives to ensure, like SIM binding or device binding, and many other such initiatives which we have laid out in our annual report, which you may have read, to ensure that how we can minimize some of these impacts on account of that. But having said that, this is an area that is evolving and emerging. We are all fighting this particular menace. Not just us, but even the entire banking system, all the regulatory environment, or even the or the Government of India and other regulators as well. So we just want to ensure that we have our customers are pretty safe. As regards the reverse mortgage, which the chairman mentioned, we don't offer this product at all. I'm not too sure of any bank which offers reverse mortgage as a product. There was one particular bank which was offering, but even now they have stopped that offering. So there are various legal and other implications, and which is the reason why I think this is not a product offering which which makes sense for either the customer or even for institutions. The listing of subsidiaries, as the chairman mentioned, I think these are opportunities that will come by, and the organization, the board will take calls when to list these subsidiaries and when to sort of get distribute the same at a certain fair value to the existing shareholders. As the chairman did mention, I think even in the HDB IPO listing, because we had a large number of HDFC Bank shareholders, the bank did put its best foot forward to try and distribute to whatever the number that could come about to its 3.7 million shareholders. I think whilst the amount was small per shareholder, I think the intent was always there to distribute and leave some amount. I mean, we believe we left a fair amount on the table for the shareholders. But Mr. Singh, your point is taken, and we will examine it for the other unlisted entities in future. In terms of, I think most of it, I think the chairman has already covered. The other aspect that I just wanted to is on the NPA was also another one which came about. Happy to sort of address this, that over a 30-year period, I think the bank's NPA ratios, asset quality has been very healthy and stable. Even as the year just gone by or the quarter just gone by, I think compared to the environment that we are in, I think the bank has continued to maintain a very stable and asset quality. We don't see too many issues in the horizon at this juncture. So we hope, and that is probably one of the strengths of the institution, we believe will continue to flourish even going forward. The bank has made a fair amount of floating provisions which are not linked to any anticipated risk. It's all on account of in building resilience for the future. We have very adequate amount of floating provisions, which more than covers any shocks that may happen in the future. So that's it from my side. I think if there's any questions that you all may have, you may write to the Secretarial Department, and we'll be more than happy to address any of the specific answers or the questions that you will ask. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Mr. Jagdishan. That was a very comprehensive reply. And before I conclude the annual general meeting of the bank, I reiterate that the window for voting at this meeting would be available for 30 minutes hereinafter. I request the shareholders who have not voted through remote voting to vote before the voting window is closed. The board of the bank has appointed Mr. B. Narasimhan, proprietor of Messrs. B&N Associates, company secretaries, as a scrutinizer to supervise the e-voting process. I authorize Mr. Ajay Agarwal, the company secretary, to receive and declare the voting results. The results of the e-voting, along with the scrutinizer's report, will be declared within next 2 working days and would be communicated to the stock exchange and also published on the website of the bank and NSDL. I thank all shareholders for attending the 31st annual general meeting of the bank and declare the proceedings of this AGM closed. On behalf of the entire bank and management, I wish the shareholders very good health. Thank you.